Okay. Everybody in? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Present.
Okay. So, real quick, we're going to go over a little bit in the past, do a couple flashbacks. One is for Bessie.
Yeah.
So this was a couple days ago. You decided not to go adventuring. You were a little tired and you slept in. And wandered over to take a job request from Gwenera. She invites you into her store and asks, oh, well, Merle's asking for start to page. Oh, why does it look broken? Okay, that's fine. And
I forgot about the forecast.
What are you giggling about?
It's so cute. Oh, rainbow. I'm losing it. I'm sorry. Forecast of rainbows all day, every day.
Yeah, I love how the moon bends pretty fast here.
It's Zelda rules.
Right? How fast would that... Never mind. No, we're not going to get into that.
What is this space happening?
There's going to be some adjustment to that anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me when you guys are ready.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, Bessie, you are invited in to do a little work, and Gwenera fills you in. She said, I believe your friends were, well, let's see. Yeah, you got in her. Were you there when G introduced everyone? I don't think you were. That was the second game. So, she asks when you came in to town, she says, fresh face. I don't recognize you. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. I'm Gwenera Green. I sell the goods to this town. What would your name be?
Oh, my name's Bessie LeBeau. And this is my son Hugo.
Oh, what a wonderful name. So she says, well, welcome to town, you two. And I see you're probably here for a job.
Yes, please.
And okay. Well, she says, I actually had another group of adventurers in earlier. She said one of them tried to help me. I believe his name was Merle. And she says the 3 damning words, bless his heart.
Oh, don't tell me no more. I understand.
Sure it's not bless his little heart.
Yeah, I was about to say, you missed an essential part.
Bless his little heart.
So, she leads you back to the back room where there are many boxes stacked around, but they are in no apparent order. You'd think this was the work of Merle, who unfortunately probably couldn't read the titles on the boxes. She sets you to work matching them together. Bessie,
Righty then.
you get a mini game.
Oh.
Oh boy.
The bottom one is Linda's. The top one is yours. So, what we're gonna do? This is timed. You'll have a set amount of turns to match 2 of the icons together.
Oh, Jesus.
5 different icons.
Did Merle have to do
So-
the mini game?
No. So
No.
ping,
No.
so basically you will ping the 2 boxes you want to check. And that will show you what is inside them.
Oh Lord, it's a match game. Okay.
Yes, it's a
Yep.
card flip game.
Do I like double
Dig
click
it.
No, click and hold
No.
the ping.
You just indicate to Zia which ones you want to look at, and she'll show you what they are.
Yep. And then they will flip back. Okay.
Okay.
That's your first turn. I'm gonna flip them back.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm
Okay. It's fine.
Delicious.
Ping the next set of boxes you want to look at.
Oh, I thought it was somebody else's. Okay.
No, this is all you.
All you.
It's all up
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
This is all clip art, by the way.
this is
What?
great.
Hold on. There. That was the first one you picked, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's your second one?
to you. It was the top right.
It was the top right, but okay. I'm going too fast.
Well, yeah, just well,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, so you got your first set.
Okay.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yeah. I'm working on it.
It's okay.
It's a multi-sided thing. All right.
That's what Linda's after.
Mm-hmm. Gimme.
Okay.
You know, being that Grincha is good with brew supplies, you would think that him and Linda would get along.
I know, right? Huh. Just goes to show.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Hold on. Let me get them all back. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. It's not what I thought it was. Yay!
Okay. Getting close.
Okay.
What?
Honor.
What are you doing?
What do you want? Oh no!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
I like the instant reaction from the peanut gallery.
None of us who were there.
She's gonna come back after like messing this up, and y'all gonna be like, "How you?" how
Yep.
could
You hear little footsteps at the front coming back.
It's like a Professor Oak situation.
Wait, I already
Oh.
forgot which one.
Oh!
Ah.
You better guess right.
Oh
Left.
You can't cheat. You can't cheat.
Yeah, I wonder
You're
where I
from the
left
tavern.
that.
You're sweating, but you were right.
Yay!
Yay! And, quickly, as she's opening the door, you stack the wheat barrels together. Yeah!
Yay! I did
Yay!
it.
Yay!
I cannot believe.
Bessie is just dripping sweat. And she looks up, she's like, "It's no problem. It's no problem."
It was a pinch.
I've been done for half an hour.
All right. Well, she compliments you on a job well done. She nods her head and looks very satisfied with your work. You roll me 1d10.
Okay.
You earn 8 gold for your work today.
Ooh.
And 30 XP for memorizing crates and lifting them around and learning about organization.
Did we get XP that first night we fought the goblins?
We did.
So I have no idea how
Did
much.
you not?
I did not.
I fortunately wrote it down.
Bless you, Z.
It was 60 XP.
Ooh. Cool.
Okay. So you should be up to 90.
Yes.
So, she also offers you, since you did this in such a timely manner, one kind of kit. Now that can be, let's see, an herbalism kit, a like a medicine kit. Was it healer's kit? What kind of proficiencies or things are you interested in for Bessie? Let's see. You have Mason's tools?
Yeah, I have Mason's tool. Healing would be good. I was trying to make sure if... Wait, it was already doing that, I think.
Well, you can certainly stabilize somebody with a healer's kit. It has 10 uses.
Okay. Then...
Okay, so she offers you a healer's kit.
Yeah.
She had a spare one lying around. And she also tells you you should consider taking your wages and investing them at the bank over there. Now she says the man who you would talk to would be Beckett. However,
Mr. Beckett.
she says everyone says he's been out sick, and she motions you to lean in. She's got a secret.
Oh.
She says, I don't have his favorite hair pomade right now, and he's not letting anyone see him while he's in a state of
Undress.
unkempt. Yes.
Yeah, I like unkempt better.
Oh, poor him.
He's a
She
dapper
says,
Dan, man.
Little hard.
yeah. So she says, he would prefer not to do business rather than ruin his reputation of being the biggest peacock in town. Now, I would recommend you talk to his employees, and their names are Mars Millions. She says he's a very tall, handsome sort of fellow, but you can tell he's a little bit of a rough sort. He has, he's usually sporting a bruise or two. And the other is Embry Satanaka. Well, I can tell that she's not, a sturdy kind of person like you or I. She's a caster. I really don't think there's much excuse for the skimpy clothing she wears. You'll see she's running around with her little stomach out, and I don't know. I don't really approve, but, well, what can you do? Anyway, they might have keys as they work there. She sorts the mail, and Mars handles the accounting. I would recommend you talk to those two to possibly get you an audience in there.
Okay.
They're sort of the type that might have fun, helping someone out. So, you got your money.
Yeah.
You got your hints, and you got your XP.
Yeah.
So you go back and spend the day you know, with your son, and we're going to go to Linda,
Mm-hmm.
who, as we last left her, was in her room being guarded.
Mm.
Not imagine it as like Linda from Bob's Burgers, but as a born. Bobby.
Bobby.
So,
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
you hear, okay. You hear your teammates waking up outside your door. You hear Dorothy bid them a good morning. It seems that she actually sat outside your door the whole time.
Damn.
And you hear them leaving.
Hmm. Well, fine. I didn't want to be part of your stupid party anyway. Party stupid.
You hear a soft knock at your door.
Yoo-hoo.
Dorothy peeks in and says, can I bring you breakfast? She seems to be starting to feel embarrassed about her decisions and her commitment to keeping you under room arrest.
Mm-hmm. What are they serving?
Eggs, bacon, toast.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Well, you hear her kind of stomping down. I mean, she's not really stomping. It's just she's wearing big armor. You know?
Yeah, heavy.
Yeah. And you hear the sound of her friend starting to talk to her. She comes back with your plate and slips it into you and quickly shuts the door. It seems they're having a discussion outside.
Oh.
Mars.
So wait, they're in their room?
No, they're standing outside your door.
Oh, she shut my door. I thought she went downstairs, and I was gonna be like, all right, time to go.
No, it's you're on the ground floor, so it's just a short hallway to the lobby, and then yeah.
All right.
Well, Dorothy,
Mars.
what are you doing with the prisoner? Air quotes. Come on now, what's a little pickpocketing among friends?
Yeah. It's not like I wouldn't give it that eventually,
Look,
if I remembered.
why don't you take her out to the fields? Have her do a little community service, and then turn her loose.
Yeah. Well, I do suppose I was having mole trouble, and I suppose it did go back to its rightful owner.
Absolutely. All's well that ends well.
Okay. I'll do that. So, she seems a little bit cheered up and more clear on what she wants to do with this. She didn't really want to like arrest you or anything. She just wanted to be standing up for the man who was unjustly pickpocketed. So she knocks on your door again, Linda, and says, I think you'll be with me for the day.
Oh,
Tell
man.
me.
I mean, really?
She says, tell me, have you done a lot of hard labor in your life?
Define hard.
Farm work?
Oh, yeah. Okay. No.
No. She says, well, come with me. You're about to.
Oh boy. Man,
She's,
freaking country folk. What the hell?
so she leads you down. Her farm is one of the closest ones. There's rolling fields of wheat. Closer in, there's cabbage patches, various little
Are there kids in
vines
those
growing
cabbage
up. Might be.
I ain't farming that.
Tell
Nah.
it.
I don't know nothing about birthing no babies.
Oh my god.
So you can tell she seems very proud of her farm. And about this time, 2 gigantic dogs come bounding up. They're about as high as your waist. There's a gigantic black one and an equally gigantic white one. And they're doing circles around you and butting up against you and trying to sniff at you. And she says, "Oh,
Puppies.
that's Divinity, and that one's Destiny."
Oh,
And
Dee
they seem to like you.
Oh, little Dee-Dees. Look at the little
Oh, it's
Dee-Dees.
D&D.
Oh, it's D&D.
Oh my god.
Get it?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, they're wagging. They love the attention. They're following you. And she says, tell you what, why don't you borrow some of my clothes for working in? And invites you into her home.
All right. Why not?
Well, she tosses you some coveralls and a large shirt and a big straw-brimmed hat. And she says, I don't, you, Dragonborn is what you call yourself, correct?
Yep.
She says, well, I don't know if you burn quite like us, but protection from the sun is never a bad thing. And hands you one of her hats.
Oh yeah, not a problem. It'll at least keep me cool.
Okay.
One problem though. These things got a back door for the tail.
What?
The overalls.
She looks down. She says, "Oh, no, I'm." Ooh. She says, "Well, I tell you what. That's one of my old pair. How about we cut a hole in it for you?"
I mean, if it's not a problem. Wouldn't want to ruin your clothes for nothing.
No.
For one day work. Right?
She says,
one day.
I tell you what, you can keep it. You never know when you need some town clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right.
Okay. Well, she sets you up with some pretty good fitting clothes and says, "Okay. Well, what do you know about using a mule and a plow to till up some of the ground?"
You stick it in the ground, the mule pulls it, hopefully in a straight line.
She says,
before the cops come.
She scratches her chin. Well, and then she says, "Aha! I know what would be perfect for you." She says, "Come with me," and she sets off kind of excitedly to a carrot patch.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "I have a want for you, and I have been having mole trouble with these carrots." Now, she says, ordinarily this you'd think this would be a magic missile wand and would work anywhere. She says, but there's something a little wrong with it, and it only works on moles. Now, the charges are unlimited.
That's
but
oddly specific.
She shrugs. Tell me about it. Now, you are going to be playing the Magic Mole Soul game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have moles in this patch. It's your job to keep the carrots safe.
Okay.
I will be rolling for their coordinates, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll be moving about randomly. You, at the start of your turn, will make a perception check. And I'll tell you if you're hot or cold, and you will hear either soft sounds, loud sounds, or extremely loud in a direction.
It's chocobo.
Oh, Lord.
I love
You
honor.
can only move
in the background.
It's
30
chocobo
feet.
hot and cold.
Oh,
You can move
God.
30 feet.
Uh-huh. Flip.
Come on, we made this mini game for you.
Oh, no.
So you move 30 feet around, and you protect your adjacent squares. During your action, you can plug a hole, and you'll have 3 charges, or you can supercharge your wand for 4. You're going to roll a d20 after that, and the moles have to make that DC, or they will be scared and disappear, or they will be killed by your magic missile. And any moles that are not targeted will take off with a carrot.
You gotta.
How many are there?
I bet you wish you had honors thing.
Yes.
You gotta play the song,
It's-
Helen. You have to play the song while you're doing it.
What song?
The song.
Go. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay.
Oh,
You
God.
can pick your starting position. I would recommend one of the middle ones.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move to 13. Can I reach
13.
13? Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't have to
So I just stand on it?
yeah, just stand on the number.
Okay.
Okay. So, make me a perception roll. Okay. You hear 3 sounds. You hear loud shuffling to your right. You hear softer shuffling to the top. And you hear softer shuffling to your left.
Okay.
You may move to a sound, and then you may either plug one of the holes, or you may supercharge your wand to be prepared to hit 4 moles. So you can move 30 feet in any direction you want to.
When you say supercharge, that means I hit all the surrounding carrots? Or...
You have 4 charges instead of 3.
And then
So
I would
4 moles.
aim each of them at the carrots that I think they're in?
They will... Go ahead.
I was just
Go
going to
ahead,
say, you protect all adjacent squares, so you could hit up to 4 moles if you supercharge, if they all appeared within the 9 squares that you threaten.
Okay. Alright, so I can move then supercharge, or I have to pick one or the other? Okay. Alright.
You can always move, and then you pick to either block the hole that you're on, or charge your wand.
Alright, I'll move to 8, and I'll charge my wand.
Okay. So, you now roll a d20. 2 moles pop up.
Get it!
3 carrots. Let's see.
These are cute.
They are both scared. You do not kill them, but they don't take the carrots. Unfortunately, 3 carrots are taken.
What? Where?
Here, let me hide them again. these right here.
Oh. Fudge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Make me perception.
Oh.
You hear loud shuffling to your right.
And that's all I hear?
That's all you hear.
Alright, I'll move to 9 and just plug that up.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get a brown to show that that is plugged up. They can't come up through there anymore. Okay. 2 moles appear. Roll me a d20. Okay. You actually killed a number 1. Okay, you kill 3 and 13. They are dead.
They're dead.
Yay!
Unfortunately.
No.
Got stolen.
You done did
Okay.
with it.
Mm.
They stole them by eating them. You could like gut them.
Oh,
Wow, graphic.
then it's just mushed carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if they're
They're
eating them
pre-chewed.
3 at a time, if they're eating
It's just
them
that's
like
how
3 at a
baby
time,
food's
totally
made.
just
Mm-hmm.
like totally just swallowing them. They're just like down.
Okay.
No.
Perception. Let's see if you can hear these little moles. Okay. You hear 3. You hear, let's see, loud, immediately to your right and down, softer to your left, and you hear something at the empty carrot at 19.
Mm. Mm. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna go plug 15.
Okay. Let's see. Get brown. Okay. Roll me your magic missile. Oh yeah, your d20. Yeah, that's correct. You hit the mole at 19.
Mm.
You kill him.
Do we know how many moles there are?
You have killed 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. But how many are there
feel like-
total?
You feel like you're getting close. That's kind of the.
Oh.
That will change later in the game. How many
Oh.
moles, and it's kind of a mystery.
Okay.
Okay. So. Roll me perception.
Ooh.
You hear 1 mole, and it is loud right above you.
Mm.
It's in the sky.
Get him, get him.
All right, let's just go plug up 10.
Now, the way to kill that mole, you want him to come up.
Oh.
He won't come up if it's plugged.
Oh, well.
Plug it.
You know
open
that they
it,
won't
and
come
plug it
up 9 or 15. And you know that he's likely above you at 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go stand on 9 again.
Okay. You see 2 moles. Roll me.
Mm.
D20. You actually killed the one at 10.
Goody.
You scare number 13. You're getting close. You feel like you might be at the last one. Okay. You hear very loud shuffling right beside you on the left.
Alright, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. And you kill him. That is your final mole. Here. You even get a little X on him.
Yay!
So let's see. You only lost 5 characters.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, actually, that's quite good. Dorothy is very excited. She says, "Oh, those moles have been troubling me for the longest time," and she runs in to give you a high five. She loved your work.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh God.
she seems very psyched. She says, "For your troubles, let me give you this." And she goes off a little bit and comes back with a little, like a basket, but there's only one piece of produce inside. And she says, "This is a mushrot."
Oh.
And basically, it looks like a mushroom on top and a carrot on the bottom. And she says,
Mushroom.
there is a pig around here. I don't know if you've met him, called the Marvelous
God
Pig.
damn it!
She says, this is his favorite food in the whole world. And he's kind of very popular around here. And if you give him this, I'm sure he'll give you a great boon.
Okay.
Poop. He'll give me
And
poop.
A great
She,
boom. Great boom boom instead of a boon boon.
she says, "Don't talk about the pig that way."
He's a marvelous pig.
A little glint gets in her eye. She invites you to lunch and says, "I tell you what, you did work an honest, you worked an honest day's work, and let me pay you, and roll 1d10."
10.
Woo!
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10,
Aw.
10, 10, 10.
Yeah, you get 2 gold, and you get 10 experience.
Woo!
Yay!
Good job.
Yay!
Yeah. So, after lunch, you bid her farewell, and you decide to go back to town to see if your party members have come back. So, congrats, guys! Work mini games!
Woo! Y'all did it.
Hooray!
I hope you liked them.
It was good.
That was clever.
That's really clever.
So, back at town, unfortunately, Robert found a lucrative offer somewhere and left you guys. We have Grincha, 2 Grinchas. We have 1 Grincha. We have a Blanche. We have a human. We have a Merle. We have a Bessie. Bessie, you were coming out. Let's see. We have a Linda coming back from the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's everyone, correct?
Meow.
Okay. So, Bessie, you hear a commotion. You were enjoying your lunch in the tavern. You see that Blanche and Grincha and an unfamiliar human. I'm saying human, not his actual name. He hasn't introduced them. They haven't introduced themselves yet. And they were putting up some horses in the stables. They came back with 2 ponies and 3 horses. Merle is wandering around kind of up the road. So you know that. And I don't believe you met Linda either. So an unfamiliar dragonborn is coming back, pondering her Musharat prize and kind of putting 2 gold into her pocket. She's wearing work clothes still. So, I believe some introductions need to be made.
Y'all be patient with me. I'm trying accents. I'm trying to do it. So,
Oh, we're all struggling. No worries.
Oh, yes.
okay.
Except Blanche. She's doing great.
She's doing
Yeah.
Well, thank you,
Grincha
dear.
doesn't have an accent.
Blanche is just Blanche.
Well, these here are some mighty fine looking horses. What's all this? Who are
Oh,
you?
the ground demons! Yes!
What?
What?
Human
Oh.
hates them!
Who?
More humans!
Who invited this chump?
Humans?
Oh, that's not very nice to say to human. Red human.
Well, I mean, you're human.
Yes?
Eh.
Right?
I don't. What is Bessie? I don't know.
I wouldn't know. Y'all look alike to me.
Bessie, this is human.
Human!
Human. He just, she, it, them.
They.
Come on now. Go
They-
to the roster.
They just arrived in town.
Forgot G and
and helped
Slim.
us. And Bessie, this is also Linda. She's been a great help with except for the slight altercation between Grincha.
Hmm?
So,
Well, Linda, it's nice to meet you too.
this is our friend Bessie.
Likewise.
And she puts out her hand. I don't know if you wanna.
Yeah, I shake it.
Yeah.
I do the same.
Human has hands too!
Oh, hi, human. Well, friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Blanche can't take it anymore. Can I take a perception check on human to see if there's like something weird?
No,
with him?
leave human alone!
Blanche can't take it anymore.
Human runs away!
He's been polite long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Friend Hugh.
Human.
I can't keep up with you.
Linda and Blanche,
Good to meet
as
you.
far as you can see, this is physically a human.
Mm-hmm.
Your insight is that it's not like common to talk in the third person. However, you know that Merle does it too.
Merle sure does.
Other roll insight.
So,
Mm.
roll a little insight.
Oh, wait, here. Let me switch, cause.
Just Blanche, just Blanche.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Blanche. It's rough. This is a difficult, genuine seeming person.
Speaking in the
Bar's
three
not very-
persons is good for clarity.
Y'all don't set the. You guys don't set the bar too high down south, do you?
Well,
Oh,
there
Merle's a good friend
Just
of mine,
saying.
so
there's some people.
we'll be good too.
Is Blanche looking at human weird or anything? I guess while they're
No, I would.
She's-
Blanche would never make you feel that I'm criticizing you.
okay.
I'll never let you know that I'm criticizing you.
Well, I will say to make both perception and insight, you did have to observe them. Now, you didn't have any facial expression. Perhaps even you smiled graciously a little bit, but human gets to make a perception roll to notice if they are being perceived.
Okay. Oh.
Perception for perception.
Tit for tat.
Yeah.
Hat for tit.
Fire for fire.
Oh, you
I
think
am
they're
rolling
looking at you?
so bad. I'm just like,
You think
hi,
they're
you're looking at
you
me.
because they like you.
I
That's
didn't
what
see
you
that
think.
roll.
They are
I
looking
didn't
at
see a roll
me.
either.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
I am
It's
looking
still
at
in
egg, aren't I?
GM. It's still in GM. Hold on. How do I go to the
Yeah.
character sheet and I hit,
Yeah, what?
Public.
yeah.
It's gonna be at the top left, I think.
Yeah, no, I
do that too.
How did that happen? I thought we fixed it.
Kinda.
Never whisper rolls? Yeah.
Oh, hold
Right?
on.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna click something for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a whisper toggle, and you're
Mhm.
gonna see two little bubbles show up. Okay, you see core
Oh, I
biome
see.
Yeah. Click public.
Okay,
There you go. Yeah.
I got it.
Well, anyway, human rolled a 9. So
Not great.
I just think, yeah, they think you're just looking because you're interested. They're like, yeah,
Human
why
just
would you
waves.
be interested in another human?
Human just waves.
Huh. I don't know about you, but maybe we should keep an eye on this guy.
Hey, you're saying that out loud? It's weird to say that in front of human.
You want to talk?
I'm not.
Plot twist. Wait, hold on, let me write it.
Let me yell at my cat real fast.
Oh no!
Okay,
why,
I'm
did you
God.
why did you solve the end of my game already, Bessie? Jeez.
Oh man.
Ruined.
Real talk. This whole time, Hugo's been at the door watching everyone, totally judging, and oh, the bigger plot twist.
Judgy boy.
Plot twist. And it's Hugo who figured out the plot twist, so there's that. Like, that's totally oblivious,
Hugo.
but her son knows, like, everything.
Hugo. Come on, dude. Don't do this to me.
Ah, dear me, I forgot to mention my son. Hugo, right over there. He's at the door, and he just totally hides.
A tiny human. Oh,
Would you-
how cute and lovely.
Would you say Blanche has been interacting with Hugo on our travels to Pikeson?
Get away from the
Yeah,
child.
actually.
Okay.
You actually talked to him when he said his mom was not feeling well.
Oh, Hugo is a dear of a boy. So well mannered.
So, he's my pride and joy. My sweet baby boy. He just
My heart.
My soul. Human, dear. Oh, where did you come from?
Where did you go?
Where did you
Where'd
come
you
from,
come
Hugo?
from, Captain
Human
Joe?
Joe. Which direction?
Oh, there's human.
It's
No,
the east is like where the spell thing is happening,
Oh,
right?
play.
No,
Yeah, he's.
Human came from the east where the magic ain't working so good no more.
I understand that, honey, but where's your home, your family?
I actually don't know anything about this fucking world.
I tell you what. Human, roll me deception
Oh god, this is gonna be bad.
with a good cover.
God, my cat is just tearing apart my room because I guess she's mad that I'm not paying attention to her.
I know that feeling.
Trying to fucking find
Oh, blanket.
deception.
Throw a blanket over her. Oh
I need
no.
to give her like a plastic bag. Oh my god, why are my rolls so bad? Honor and Helen, y'all weren't here last time, but oh my god, my rolls this whole time has been terrible.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have those stretches.
Yeah.
And I'm
I was
sorry.
never like-
I'm sorry. It's like
When I was Gadam, it was never like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Gadam was
Oh.
like, beat. I guess that's my dues.
There must be balance
sorry.
in us.
In the universe. Wait, what do I say then? If I rolled real bad.
You actually, it's not like you make a bad lie.
Uh-huh.
It's just that you're very sweaty and you're stuttering. And
You man,
you look,
Kate, from the
you actually start to cry a little bit. Your feelings are very hurt. You just wanted to fit in, and you're getting like the 10th degree interrogation.
I don't know if I know how to make a fake crying sound.
Oh, dear. I apologize. No harm done, honey. I just want to get to know you more. Oh, honey.
Oh my
Yeah, there. Try your eyes.
Everybody's comforting him and he feels great.
Yeah.
It's like mission accomplished.
So many humans touching me.
Human has
No.
learned manipulation.
Socially, go!
No.
Oh boy. Well, after making a strange man cry, you guys decide to maybe let it go for now. Yeah. Well, you guys know that you actually had yesterday a pile of material that you never actually brought in. Well, actually you dropped them off. You dropped them off, but you haven't built anything with them yet.
What can we make?
Well, you can make some more wooden fences. You can actually make a wooden tower for some more offensive values. You can't make anything stone yet.
Not to mention a better alert system, probably.
Like we don't have any like stones to make stone with.
Well, on the bottom of your screen, you'll see there's materials. And you have 80 out of 300.
Oh, I see what you
The
mean.
values are listed on the infrastructure, and it's 200 for another wooden fence. And you guys have 300, or it's 300 for a wooden tower. So you guys can roll to make something today, if you'd like.
Merle would
you
like
have,
to make
the
a
rest of
fence.
Oh, what?
Okay.
We need to build up more fence.
So I was almost thinking.
Yeah.
But
Can I tell them about
So-
my my thing that I got? Or should I wait for do that in character later on? If you remember.
Whisper it to me. Because I don't remember
What
doodle.
if I was just like so dumb I actually whispered it to you in the chat? Like, okay, so
Text it to her.
Okay, \W.
no, you got
and
it.
then GM. Okay.
So keep going on with the game. Sorry, I'm not trying to like derail everything.
Oh no, it's fine. Launches worked.
Yay.
Okay, so Merle says he would like to build a fence. Which is totally good. You guys do have the rest of the day to build. You feel like you can get it done before dark.
We should definitely do that.
Okay, so basically we pay for our infrastructure out of our material storage, and you pay the listed price, and then we have to craft according to that DC, just the same way as normal crafting operates. So for a wooden fence, we would pay 200 gold out of our materials, and then we would need to make a 200 point value check on our crafting checks. Now,
Okay.
the difference here is that we can all work on the same object,
Yay!
and we
Dig
add
it.
we add our rolls together.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's
And
do that.
as I remember, the way we have it functioning is anybody with an applicable tool set rolls with advantage. Is that correct,
Yep.
Zia? And then for
Yep.
anyone
Mason, carpentry.
anyone who does not have the proper tool set may contribute, but you simply roll a straight ability score check, correct?
Yep.
So can you choose Dex or Strength?
Let's see.
For building a fence?
If you have a... Yeah, let's see. How about...
I leave it to the DM.
I'm thinking. What is everyone's, like... If you have Mason or Carpentry, are you
Carpentry's
all rolling
strength.
on straight?
It's all Strength.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a Strength check.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Strength.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Everyone?
Everyone who wants to participate in trying to build a fence.
Okay.
You will have Barali with you.
Is it a save or just straight?
Straight check.
Oh.
Straight.
Not a save.
Damn it, hang on.
My goodness, I made a full team.
Good job. Oh, go human. Go human.
Yay!
Oh, and
There we
yeah,
go.
Linda, you roll with advantage. Okay. So,
Ooh, Linda.
so we have a 2, a 14, an 18, a 9, a 13, and a 20. Barali is gonna roll. Let me
Oh yes, and
open up my dude.
that's why we rescued a builder NPC who is going to help us build
Yoo-hoo.
this Barale boy.
And we would assume that he has some building tools on him. So,
Yeah. Go Barali.
Wow.
So what did our total end up being?
well, let's see. We're gonna start on Merle with the 2.
Would you like me to just calculate it all up? Because you add them all up and multiply them by 3.
Okay. Well, I'll read it out to you. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have the calculator in your bar?
Yeah,
you wanna just use your own
I've got
calculator?
the calculator up.
Okay. 2, 14, 18, 9, 13, 20, 23.
Okay, we generated 297 gold's worth of value, which means that we hit our goal of 200, and we create.
Now, if we double it,
If we double it, we would create 2 wooden fences. If Merle and Bessie maybe had rolled a little higher, we'd have done a little better. Yeah, so just like a normal craft, if you double the value, you get 2. But we managed to make 1 wooden fence, which means our town defense goes up to 10.
Oh, you're going out. You're going out big time.
Oh, I may have been looking away from the mic. Am I okay now?
I can hear fine.
Yay.
Well, maybe it's just my end.
Oh, okay. Well, so
I think
yeah.
my mic is doing something crazy.
I'm hearing some kind of
Yeah.
weird
It's me. I don't know what happened. Hold on.
It's been doing it actually ever since I've ever heard you use that mic. It's always done it. It did it last time you played with us.
Wait, what did it sound like?
It sounds like a humming noise.
Fuck. Damn it.
Like whoop 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 whoop, whoop.
What about now?
Oh yeah.
There.
Okay, that's better.
better.
What happened? Ugh. Sorry.
That's okay. And so you see that our structure total went up to 4 out of 15 structures. right now, our town can only support 15 structures, so that means any combination of 15 wooden, stone walls or fences and wooden or stone towers. And we'll explain this a little more thoroughly whenever we have an attack on the town.
Yeah. Do be sure to recruit more people to your population, because that means your structure max goes up by 1 for every 10. So 3 more people, you can have 16 structures.
It also increases the maximum amount of materials you can store. You see that we can store 300 right now. That goes up
Right.
as well.
Yep.
Okay.
See, because right now we're at we're at 100 wood, so we can no longer build anything without going out and collecting more wood.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, are we off to go gather more stuff?
Well, for right now, that took you about all day. So you are now in a downtime, and everybody, if you don't have an inspiration, grant yourself one.
Oh boy.
You can spend it.
Yay!
Yeah.
I want to go to where Sandrine is and take her up her offer and learning how to, handle animals.
Sure. Yeah.
Um,
One more inspiration away from my feet.
Well, Merle ambles off north of town, and he goes and once again attempts to teach the goblin children how to learn feats.
Okay.
I
I need a quick way of pulling up Affinity. Real quick. Let me open a few things. Everybody keep saying what you want to do.
want to go find.
Um,
Ask around and find Mars Millions. Embry,
Okay.
You're like really quiet.
Me?
Yes.
Like, am I still
Yeah.
quiet?
Oh no.
No,
A little better.
you just sounded like you were maybe
Fading
talking
away.
softly.
I was talking softly because I don't want to mispronounce.
So Mars steps out of the bank
It's
and
just there.
walks towards the bar and enters the bar. Says hello as he passes you.
Who?
Well,
He also walks with one foot in front of the other. Very important.
oh,
Yep,
Don't-
heel to toe, baby, heel to toe.
I was about to say, doesn't everybody?
I'm just teasing.
I don't even know.
This
Okay,
man looks like a Dorcas.
You were one to talk, Hugh.
That wasn't you talking, that was Shelby, and you hurt my feelings. My real human feelings.
I'm gonna ask Blanche if she knows where Mars Millions is, even though he walked right by her. She doesn't know.
Is that an insight or perception check if I knew?
You know him from the tavern meeting.
Okay.
They had a pretty memorable introduction when they came in late.
Oh yeah, he's in the bar, probably drinking again.
Oh, is that common?
I think for
Hey,
him,
hey now, don't knock it.
I think for him it is. I think he's drowning his sorrows, or just
Oh.
getting drunk. Either way.
You hear Mars singing a rather cheerful song.
Oh, he's just happy to be drinking.
It's just like home.
Well, he's at the bar, honey.
It's 99 bottles of trinitro-glycerin on the wall.
That's a very specific chemical equation. That
His
sounds-
mother taught it to him. It's a lullaby.
It's a lullaby.
She's like, go to sleep or I'll blow your ass up.
well, she sits beside him at the stool. And
Yeah.
says, okay. Hello, my name is Bessie LeBeau. I'm new in town here. And,
Oh, it's good to meet you, Bessie. And he reaches out with his right hand to shake yours.
Alright, yeah. I'm the first person with
Hey!
introductory manners.
And he
Excuse
says,
you?
Thorborn, a drink for my new friend. And then he says, oh, wait, do you drink?
Yes, I do. Like, she looks around to make sure Hugo is not there, and I'm gonna out.
Okay.
She has to
Mummy.
introduce herself first.
Mommy, I'm thirsty too.
Give me that good adult water.
Hey!
Give me that sweet drink. No, that, I'm sorry.
Thirsty,
Please
mother.
remember to serve yourselves before serving minors.
Mother, we
don't
speak of drink. No, that's not how he sounds. I'm just kidding.
Hugo's riding a horse outside right now. There he goes.
There he goes.
Ciao.
He's jumping.
He's riding on his back.
Yeah, he's a very talented boy. Okay. Well, Thorburn has his kind of hand up to the shelf, and he's looking back at you.
Yes. Wait, what are we? What?
Drinking, dear, drinking. How many of you
Sounds like you've already been drinking.
I want a drink. Yes.
Do you?
It's like,
Are you asking or
Drink.
telling?
I thought I already
Spirit,
had one. I
liquor,
thought he already gave me one.
alcohol.
I thought he already gave me one.
You haven't ordered.
I don't know what kind of drinks they have.
Just order a usual.
I'll have what he's having.
There you go.
He says, "Oh, feeling adventurous, huh?" And he mixes a strange concoction and puts it in front of you.
Uh-oh.
And
Make me a Constitution saving
Mars
throw.
raises his glass and he says, a toast to new friends.
A toast.
Toasting in the shit face.
A toast, hopefully waking up tomorrow.
Oh
Oh no!
no!
Oh no.
You take a sip. It tastes so good. You drink some more. Oh well. I mean, Mars is good. He's used to this.
That's that
Bessie.
college punch, isn't it?
You start to slip off your bar stool.
Bye.
Oh, that was quick.
Bye.
Mars will attempt to catch her.
Oh my.
Do it, Mars.
It's these dwarfin legs.
Catch,
It's all their
catch
fault.
your new lady, your new friend.
I catch your drink, and I take it.
Just snatch it right out.
Linda finishes your drink for you. Feels great. It was really good after a hard day at work.
Free drink.
Mars,
2
you
seconds
do a
to
decent
catch.
job. You kind of oh, okay. Boy, everybody's cats are being bad tonight except mine for once.
No, my cat's so bad right now.
That's what she's saying. Apparently, Joodles is being well behaved.
He's asleep. He's asleep on his
sleepy boy.
chair.
He was bad earlier, though.
Yeah,
I had
he's
to-
a little bit bad.
I had to chase him
Yeah.
around.
Anthony's calmed down now, thank God. He's just curled up right here. Sweet kitty. And he's finally gaining his weight back, thank you.
Yay!
Yay!
That's good.
Mm-hmm. You're so worried, Anthony.
I tell you what,
Hmm.
Grincha, you can be in the tavern too if you want to study your feat in the tavern. You know, have your
Please.
books and stuff out in front of you that you're reading up on. Now, what feat are you training for?
Empathic.
Empathic. Okay, you're learning about how to read emotions and care about those around you. And so you can watch Bessie and Mars here from your vantage
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
How How to read a
Merle's up here with kids.
How to read.
Launch's looking at horses. And Linda's also in the bar, drinking the last of Bessie's drink.
Yeah.
Tastes pretty good. It has a nice kick.
Right at the end there.
Yeah, it makes you feel kind of like good, like when you're using your breath weapon attack. You know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
The man is watching through the windows.
You could step outside and do a
With
little
his-
bit of a fire-breathing display.
With his face pressed up against the glass and his
Yes,
lips all
exactly.
smushed.
Exactly, that's exactly what they're doing. Oh my god.
You're like, what
Where
a
is it,
great
damn it?
human viewing portal.
Looks like a good human ceremony's going on in there.
Yeah.
Hugo's
Hang
still,
on.
like judging him while on a horse.
Human won't get near the ground, demon.
What?
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 Human will not get near the ground, demon. Oh god, don't do that to human. Get him away. No. What are you doing?
Okay. Well, Mars, you move in enough time. I mean, she kind of slips a little bit, but you manage to hook her under an armpit and kind of hook her around the waist and set her back upright.
Oh my.
Don't mind me.
Jesus.
It's just little dwarf legs.
Don't a lot of romances start this way?
Oh Jesus.
Watch that first drink. It's a doozy.
No shit.
I'll keep that in mind. What all was in there you're drinking here? Is this a regular for you?
He shakes
It's
his
the
glass and says,
usual.
"Absolutely."
My family's in shambles because of my alcoholism.
Oh my.
Oh, it
So,
tastes good.
you seemed like you wanted to ask me something. What did you want to ask?
I can't remember.
Make an intelligence check. How about?
No, I was
Let's
asking.
see. I don't really know what memory
investing in the
is.
bank, right?
You're asking what?
How to about investing in the bank?
Ah, yes. You needed an appointment at the bank. Okay, you pass that along to him, and he taps his chin, and he says, "If you have time, stop by tomorrow. I'll at least see that you can deposit your money. The boss is sick." Air quotes.
Oh,
That very sharp K.
oh.
It's a real ick in the face.
You're fired.
Well, what's the nature of the sick? She's totally not picking it up.
Actually, you were told by Gwenera the nature of the sick.
I know.
Oh, okay, okay.
I know. I'm just wanting to hear him say it, if anything.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, Embry is back there too.
Oh.
Let's see. She pipes up. Hold on. I was trying to think of something witty, but nothing came to mind.
Oops.
She just says, "There's nothing sadder than a Dapper Dan man without his due."
Fair enough, fair enough.
But don't tell him I told you.
Ah.
Thorburn, I'm starving. Bring me a steak.
Yeah, he goes back in the kitchen and starts working on that. And he says, "Any other orders?"
I'd take a steak.
Same.
Okay. Okay.
Clotted hearts.
Now I don't have any bonuses right now, but if you guys, I'm gonna make you guys a menu soon. But if you buy a steak, I'll give you a temporary bonus. Okay. but
Okay.
it's gonna be what's a fair price? The
Uh-oh.
silver?
Boy.
Blake.
What was the?
Yeah, Blanche is done. The horses are all. You helped groom them. You helped feed them some hay and oats. You feel like you're starting to really understand animal handling, and I marked down that you spent one visit with her. So yeah, you're done at this time, and you may go to the bar if you'd like.
Does that spend an inspiration point or?
Yeah.
Okay.
This'll work like feat training or toolkit training.
Cool. Okay. That is the bar.
Okay.
Human is
So,
still staring.
A steak is probably 2 silver.
2 silver? Okay. Yeah, basically, a gold is equal to 10 silver.
Oh, 10.
So, yep.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so
So steaks
There are-
all around.
Yes, I'll get the steak.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
How much silver was it again?
2 silver.
2.
Okay,
So
So that comes with a drink and potatoes.
cool, got it.
Awesome.
It's a pretty good steak. He,
Mhm.
he cooked it medium rare.
Nice. All right, good enough.
good enough.
Good enough. You're like, I needed steak tartare.
Oh God, no.
Linda,
She-
you used to
she-
fancy your foods. You wouldn't strike me as the
She
fancy
kind of wanted it to try to walk off her plate.
Yeah, it can move.
Oh,
at me.
Jesus.
type. You like it rare.
Mhm.
Okay, so Blanche, Linda, and Bessie had steak.
Mars and Embry
Anybody
also
else?
had steak.
Yeah, but Mars and Embry probably won't be fighting tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
They just got a delicious meal.
There's a
Mhm.
Merle did not have steak. Merle is eating berries with the goblins.
He's
Um,
eating.
Mhm.
He's eating okay berries. Okay berry.
Yep.
Human. Grincha, are you guys
Yeah.
hungry? Okay.
No.
You want
What?
steak?
Oh,
No?
we got steak. I got steak. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
Did
yeah,
you
I
go
got
out?
steak. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
So-
steak.
What about Grincha or human?
Human is staring through the windows, just watching everyone.
Salivating.
Human
God.
wasn't really invited inside, so human's just sitting outside.
Ugh.
Oh,
much is-
okay.
How much is the steak again?
Linda's disturbed.
2 silver.
It's two,
Silvers?
2 silver. You can have a chicken for 1.
Oh.
Like some
Human dear.
chicken breast.
Does the chicken give any bonuses?
Yeah, it'll give some kind of bonus. To be
How
determined.
much? How many silvers are in a gold piece?
10.
10.
Oh, that's right. I'll just get the steak.
You get the steak. Okay, perfect.
Human, dear, come inside. Out of the weather.
Don't bring him in here.
Oh!
Linda.
Can human?
Come on, we're trying to eat.
Come on.
Ugh.
Oh, okay,
Get
fancy
inside.
human.
Gives me the creeps.
How's human dressed?
Okay.
Is he dressed like that icon thing?
That,
No,
that's up to
no,
Shelby.
no.
Ugh.
Maybe that's like their their underclothes.
That's his sleeping clothes.
Yeah, that's his jammies. A human walks
Okay.
inside and it opens their arms for one and it's like humans, and there's just like no response.
Ugh.
Okay.
Well, you ain't talking to me.
Hugo
Yes.
is coming in after, like super glaring.
I'm just gonna like follow Blanche. Human is.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'm gonna ask a question really quick. We have a little something that we've been tracking called player affinity. Human, do you appreciate Blanche's efforts greatly?
Yes. Human does. Human thinks that Blanche has been the nicest person so far to Human.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, she has.
We'll put that to a vote. Everyone say aye if you feel that Human and Blanche should go up a point.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Aye.
Okay.
Human
Now.
enjoys Blanche's nice demeanor and fancy clothes.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Now, what about Linda and Hugh?
Oh
Man?
boy.
Go down one or go up one?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Do you
Or just stay neutral?
Stay neutral.
do you? Okay. Does everyone vote for the points to stay the same or to go down?
I think
Stay
it's-
the same.
Yeah, the same. I mean,
Same. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Continue as planned.
Well, Hugh, dear, do you want the steak or the chicken?
Hugh wants the chicken, please. Fancy Human.
Okay.
The chicken costs 1 silver.
Wait, do I have money?
Yeah, you have some money. You have some money from
Okay,
your
yes.
background.
Human digs through all of their clothes, empties like a couple pockets of just junk. Like, and then eventually is like, here you go! Hands
wanna
it
know the
to
nature of
Blanche.
this junk. Shelby, you can't like make this guy and not tell us the nature of what kind of things he keeps
It's, what kind of junk?
Catnip.
A lot of lint. This is my lint collection.
You have a very aesthetic assortment of lint there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you need help paying? I can help you there.
Hugh just hands her the money.
And
Thank you for the chicken.
I give the correct change to Thorburn and give the rest back to Hugh.
Thank you. Oh, you're paying me now? Oh.
That's your money, dear. I just took enough to pay
Okay.
for what you need to eat.
Thanks, kind human.
You're welcome, strange one.
What?
You're lovely.
Thank you. Human knows.
Okay. So, everyone has been situated with their meals. It's very good. Human is pointing out like how good the chicken is and like trying to put some on Blanche's plate. Like, thank you for your kindness. And yeah, you think that like because she was so nice to you, you should definitely try to make sure like to give her some food.
Mhm.
That's like the best thing you could do. Okay.
It's the kindest thing human has ever done in his life.
So, yeah, Bessie's a little bit wasted. Linda is feeling pretty good drink. A little weirded about Human. Grincha, you are enjoying a delicious meal, still studying. Blanche, you had a good time with the horses, a good time with Sandrine, and I guess a good time with Human. And Human is just having a good time, period.
Mhm.
He got invited inside. Okay, we are going to address Merle and these goblin kids. Little commentary up there. Kritcha and Raka weren't doing a very good job. Kritcha still seems to be a little bit sullen. Raka doesn't seem to be like very well, he's neutral. He's not very into it, but he also wants to not be ignored. And Maka is actually kind of learning pretty well. Merle, let's see what you would roll to teach them about that feat. Now, what exactly are you learning? What feat? Merle.
Merle direwolf.
Oh.
Learning
Are you muted?
wolves?
No, I'm not muted. I haven't actually decided what feat I was learning.
Oh.
Is it like gonna be kind of a wise type of feat?
I had kind of looked, and now I don't remember. I knew I still needed an inspiration, so I was going to look after all this. I probably should have looked instead of typing in all
Okay.
that crap.
No,
But
I liked it all. I liked it all.
but I
Having
did.
a
know what?
conversation
You know
with
what?
yourself.
These goblins are kind of like little wild animals. Roll me animal handling to see how much Maka learns.
Animal handler.
Okay. You notice that Maka learned a lot. Watching you preparing for your feats and, doing your, like all the kind of crafting and kind of, was it shamanistic type of stuff you were doing?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll calculate that up later.
That's fine.
But for now, know that you did a good job teaching him XP. He seems to be respecting you greatly now.
He better, I might chew his head off.
Oh,
As a
parenting.
He seems very impressed with your wolf form. He says, "Oh, bigawoo." And kind of motions. He seems to want to get up on you.
Merle lets him.
Oh.
Okay. He pretends to be like one of the warg riders that he admires so much. He's got a big stick that he's sort of like jabbing around in the air at, and it seems like he wants you to chase around the other two goblins. They're starting to seem like they're getting into it a little bit.
Merle makes
you
a
even make
performance.
Kritcha laugh.
Merle makes a performance check.
It's a good performance.
Yay.
They're actually full blown laughing now. This is the first time you've heard Kritcha laugh since the whole event. Raka like trips and rolls under your paws. But it seems like you're actually like they're having a really good time with you.
Merle grabs him in his mouth and just tosses him around.
He starts sticking his fingers up your wolf snout.
as the kids are wont to do.
Merle's a good papa.
Yeah.
Good papa wolf.
You notice they're starting to get a little bit tired.
Okay.
It seems like you did a good job wearing them out. They don't seem to really want you to go, though.
Merle curls up and goes to sleep.
Aww.
Oh! Mako wasn't done with you. He starts jumping on top of you and being like, hey, you sleep? You sleep? He's saying it right in your ear.
Merle growls at him.
He sticks a hand like kind of like on your nose.
Okay.
It seems like he really wants to tell you something.
Merle's ears perk up.
Okay. And he says, "Hey, where is other he's struggling for the word and he says ruse. It's a goblin word.
So he speaks a goblin word?
Yeah, he's kind of struggling because he doesn't know really what to call he doesn't really know what he's like trying to say in English or common.
Well, unfortunately, Merle is not a linguistics expert. Let's see. Nope.
Yeah, he seems a little bit frustrated, but he tries again, and he says, woman, other man, other, and he starts gesturing at his ears, and he says elf, and Critcha kind of rolls over and says, friends, Maka. He says, yeah, where is other friends?
Merle jerks his head towards the town to indicate that they are in town.
Why there? Ooh, they just go there and stay?
Merle nods.
Oh. Why only you here?
Merle makes a big show of getting comfortable on the grass.
He nods. He gets it. He gets on the grass and tries to go to sleep too.
So sweet. Someone draw it. Someone draw it. I need this in my life.
I wash my hands off of parenthood.
Oh, poor Blanche.
I look. Considering I wanted to kill them for first go around.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe not quite ready for parenthood yet.
Yeah.
Give her a little time.
Yeah.
I'll adopt them.
You have a
First you
child.
gotta meet him.
Well, when Merle shifts back, which happens in an hour, he wanders back into town.
Okay. You see pretty well with your dark vision.
He stops to talk to the horses.
No.
He just shoots the bull with them.
Oh, yeah. They're
Stupid bull.
saying, this is the easy life now. We like it here. You smell familiar. You were wolf, and then bear?
Merle is a man of many faces.
They say you should try to be a horse sometime. Being a horse is very good.
Merle shifts into a horse.
They like you. Give you a little nuzzle and tell you where the good grass is.
Oh.
Merle eats
I
some,
hate horses.
Merle's a
eats some
charmer.
Merle eats some grass with him.
It gives you a little bit of horse tooties, but it's good grass.
Oh.
He don't care.
Okay.
Likes horse tooties.
Such is the life of Merle.
It's like the Discovery Channel.
Just Merle.
I want like a documentary, but instead of Bear Grylls, it's just Merle and his life. Alright, today we're gonna wrestle a chimpanzee. Because he can.
And then we'll poke it with a stick.
We're gonna eat some
It's
grass.
angry.
He's angry.
Need to add horse to the Merle Zoo.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. Can you do that for yourself, or do I need to do that?
I'll do it later.
Okay. Yeah, you won't need a mount speed if you can just turn into a horse. That'll work out.
I think Merle's gonna turn into a war horse.
Dude.
A war horse.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming all horses are the same. So if Merle wants to turn into the most badass version of a horse, as long as it's within his CR rating.
What
Yeah.
about a draft horse?
Well, that's the shitty version.
Yeah, they're actually.
What? No, just for work.
No, he could turn into any horse, I guess. Let's see, what is a draft horse? CR.
A unicorn.
Yeah, he can't
That'd be
turn.
awesome.
Can't turn into unicorn. He can turn into riding horse, draft horse, and I'm kind of assuming war horse, since it's not a different kind of horse. It's just a trained horse.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not being the giant seahorse. So.
Yeah. Is that a
Which
beast?
goblin was talking to Merle?
Maka.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, Maka, okay.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, warhorse is a half challenge rating.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna draw
A
it?
giant
I'm trying to.
Ooh.
The wolf.
giant seahorse is a half, and it's a beast.
Okay. Well, now I need to be a higher level to turn into anything with a swim speed.
Oh, okay.
But
well,
yeah, and I have to see it first.
Mm.
yeah, you have to see it.
Merle seen a war horse?
Well, like I said, a horse is a horse, of course.
Oh God.
Oh, so you're Mr. Ed.
It's Mr.
You're a
Merle.
nerd.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ed, but Mr. Ed that can't talk, so he's just a regular horse. Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So that's your downtimes. It's sleepy times. Grincho, once again, you may use your entertainer background to get free lodging for you and your allies.
I do it.
All
Thanks
right.
for us.
Well, a couple people are in the bar. They start clapping along, and a couple kind of get up and do a little dance and all that. And I'm assuming you're playing cheerful music, not like dirge funeral stuff.
Yeah, but it's pretty cheerful.
Here's fantasy grudge.
Anyway, okay, well, the attitude shifts. They have a mosh pit.
This got even better.
Sounds awesome.
Yep.
Mars lights up some small
Mosh pit.
flaming items that shoot colored sparks.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
rave now?
Yeah. I tell you what. With all this display, people start to open up their coin purse a little bit. Grincha, make me a performance roll.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so let's see. That would be you get 11 gold.
Nice.
Yay!
It's an excellent performance. I mean, these people are stoked. You have a feeling that they'll probably start coming out during the night. Maybe to listen to you play. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of entertainment around here, so they are loving your bardic abilities.
Now you gotta strike a deal with the bar.
Right?
Split the profits.
Mars also casts Unseen Servant and has it juggle candles.
Hey.
Okay. You can roll a performance for me too, Mars.
All right.
Nah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
You know what? If I'm drunk.
Uh-oh. They're not really paying attention. They like the music.
All right. Well,
Sorry, Mars.
he dismisses the servant and scolds it and tells it it doesn't get a raise this month.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh no. He's got 3 kids to feed.
Let's see. What are you performing?
She's like on a table doing like the Russian dance.
So am I. We'll do it together.
Like
Okay.
Moscow. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, though. When they're, like, almost sitting and they kick their
Yeah.
legs out and da
Yeah.
da 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 da.
Yeah, the whole works.
Human is just like clapping wildly at everyone, like yes.
What is it?
It's
Da
not
da
even with the
da
beat,
da
it's
da
just
da 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 da. No, wait, that's Greek.
No, that's No, that's not even Greek. That's
No, it's not.
That's Hava
It's
Nagila.
Jewish.
That's a
Oh my
Jewish
God,
song.
it is.
Oh.
It's a Jewish song, Helen.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
So,
god, you're all over the place.
She's a world
Well,
traveler.
I am. Screw you guys.
Oh my god.
She's
You're
like,
getting all your things mixed up. How could you?
I can't help it. I believe you're one people.
I'm cultured.
Yeah.
I'm just cultured. Excuse me.
I'm cultured, you jackass. You muff cabbage.
Linda,
Okay.
honey, listen. No,
Ah, what is happening?
what is happening?
Sorry, I'm playing some music.
It sounds like
Christmas.
And it's Christmas.
Sorry, I searched male Russian dancers.
oh no.
That can be very
You did
dangerous.
that on purpose. That wasn't an accident, that was on purpose.
Oh my God, stop talking.
Oh god. Is this what hell sounds like? It's like a highly processed, like weird Russian song.
All right, whatever. I know what she's
Okay.
talking about though, and I'm doing it with her.
Okay, well, a good time is had by all. People start to get up and dance with Bessie and Linda. Some little dude starts kind of clapping along with you, Human.
Human!
Merle, you just watching?
Merle just watches.
You can come clap with Human.
Okay, Merle will go talk with Human.
Oh God.
Sits down.
It's gonna be the best.
We can just talk, we can just clap.
We'll just clap together.
Do y'all start clapping each other's hands together?
Sure. It's just
And
patty cake.
Yeah.
Roll me some dexterity.
Oh, good god.
So just a straight dexterity check.
Yeah, just straight dexterity.
A
So you
human
can,
hopes
like,
he doesn't
Holy
slap you in the face accidentally.
Rat. Human.
Human!
Why? Is it rolling a d20? It is.
Wow.
I had to make sure.
Human just like accidentally
Well.
slaps you in the face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Let's see. Hold on. Merle makes it seem like that's how it's supposed to happen.
Woo!
Oh wow. They're starting to. People are starting to watch. They think it's a comedy performance.
Oh no.
Human, make me a performance roll to keep it up.
Oh, let me tell you, it's gonna be bad. My track record says so.
Let's see. Let's just see it. I'm trying to
Human just starts
run out all
insulting
the.
everyone.
Oh shit!
Okay. I knew it.
Finally!
I was trying to cleanse out all the bad rolls.
Merle was
Excellent performance.
Merle was a track coach, didn't you know?
Human doesn't know what that is!
You start to kind of do like a Punch and Judy-esque real life performance, and they throw 5 gold out for each of you. Let's make it 6, so you both get 3.
Yay!
Yeah.
Merle picks it up. He goes, Merle's first gold.
Aw.
It actually is. He has 3
Wow.
gold now.
Yeah.
Well, dang.
Baby's first gold.
Because Merle's doing the heavy work.
Well, okay. So the party carries on a little bit of the night. Bessie, your head kind of starts to hurt. You decide to go to sleepies.
Oh,
The rest
Grandpa's
of you
gonna
kinda
kick me
start-
out.
Yeah. You you put your pillow over your head so you don't have to hear from Grandma tonight. So the rest of you start to follow suit. Nothing eventful happens in the night. And so make sure to apply your long rest, give back your spell slots, any HP, any cooldowns. And we are now on the next day, which I believe is a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Thursday.
What's the weather look like?
Today,
Is
it's
it
a
rain?
little bit overcast. The
Ooh.
precipitation is light. The wind is medium. The moon is a waxing crescent. So, I'll cut over here real fast for you.
All right.
Tell me when you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll fill in the events of Wednesday next time. Which I believe, yeah, Thorburn came to town, fought bandits, and then built defenses and partied with townspeople. Okay. So, we'll say that Mars is back on Dorothy's farm. Him and Embry have their own little houses over there. And you guys wake up, you stretch, and head out for breakfast. Kind of the same old egos.
Fantasy egos.
Some cereals. Some ye old
Captain Crunch.
fruity loopies. Yeah.
Merle wants fantasy Dutch waffles.
Hash browns.
It's not a very good waffle. It's a thin little thing. It's a pretty rinky-dinky town. There's like no whipped cream.
Use it as a breakfast burrito.
Merle knew the Dutch were awful people.
They've let him down one of too many times.
Starting with that Dutch oven.
So, you guys are having a pretty good time together. Anything you want to say? And I'm about to roll a town encounter. You think you guys? Yeah.
You think today will go great?
Actually, something good might happen. You don't know with the random roll town encounter.
Today will definitely not feature everyone on fire.
Linda looks at him funny.
You're psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
Bessie comes down like at noon. Her head is killing her. Besides the drink, Grandma was very disappointed in my actions the previous night. So
Better do it again.
Morning, Bessie.
Morning. How do you cure hangovers?
You drink more.
Oh.
Or have a raw egg. There you go.
Oh.
It's your choice.
I guess the egg. I don't think I could take more chew-outs from Grandma.
Could Merle attempt a medicine check?
Yes. It's a hangover, all right. You agree with the raw egg, but you also recommend a few herbs that you have that'll soothe the stomach and help the headache.
And sriracha.
Cool. Hugo is glaring at his mom now in disappointment.
I'll get you back on your ass. So what now?
Let's see.
Should we go gather more supplies?
Well, you guys are discussing things amongst yourself.
I don't know. Maybe we should go after those runes.
Well,
After what?
Well,
The rune.
while everyone is sitting around the table, Merle says, "The children were asking about you all last night."
They were?
Oh,
How are they?
oh no.
Well, gee, Merle doesn't know. Maybe if you went and saw them, you would know the answer.
Well, excuse me. I was under house arrest. Pardon me.
That's very true. I feel ashamed of myself.
Your criminal ways are no excuse.
I guess.
Asshole.
If you really loved them, you would have snuck out.
Noted.
Oh, shut up.
Oh.
I tried.
Merle will remember that.
I think I'll have to go see them
yeah.
today. I'll try to go see them today. Can you tell me where they are?
You go get back here.
Yeah.
Run away.
He
He's
draws.
like, Gobos?
He draws in his eggs and ketchup a map that shows you a spot north of town.
Have they eaten?
Yes.
Merle, yeah, you brought them the cheesy bread from the town hall meeting. They loved it. You sense an intense love of all things dairy and, like, refined bread. What you perceiving, Bessie?
Nothing, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me
I was gonna
tell me
try
what
to
you
read
guys
his
want to
map,
do.
But I can't see anything.
I'm perceiving the directions on his eggs and ketchup.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
Blanche,
I guess.
you get it pretty well. Bessie, you haven't explored town enough to really get it. Grincha gets it.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys get it. Plus, I mean, you can always ask Merle too. So, yeah. So I did roll an encounter. In addition to the kids, you hear from some people on the little table down here, talking a little bit about pixies. Like they think there's some sort of fairy or something maybe flying around in their crops. They're not certain. They're a little bit excited. But yeah, Merle has told you about the kids and given you a map.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on the kids first.
Okay.
Who all wants to go? And are you all going to go together?
I'm
Yes.
just gonna go.
I'm gonna go. I have to follow. I evidently don't know where it is.
We'll all go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Whisper to me. Hey, Grincha, you can
Yo.
give yourself your health back.
Oh, hey. I didn't.
Yeah. You feel good. You feel well rested. Okay. I think I've decided. For those who ate steak, they temporarily have one use of advantage on intimidation checks and strength saving throws, or just a straight strength. Yeah,
Straight
strength
stank.
yeah.
The toots.
The stank meat returns.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I found
I
that
don't
drawing
get
the
the
other day.
reference.
Good.
And if you ate chicken, you get salmonella.
Oh. Oh, thank goodness I stayed away from the chicken.
For the chicken, let's see. Let me give you one attribute and one skill check.
Oh.
When everyone else goes to see the Goblin Children, Merle stays behind in the tavern.
Why?
So it's not suspicious.
Roll me an insight.
Oh, I will, and I will fail it, I assure you.
All of us?
That's
I love those noises.
That's a Merle call. I'll let him set the DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grincha in particular would probably be sensitive to the implications. Merle has allowed the rest of the group to go without him to make it seem as though visiting the Goblin Children was their idea and not his.
Oh, it's cute.
Let's see. For the chicken, you have one advantage roll on straight intelligence or intelligence saving throw. I'm gonna be like, it's like they call like smart choice, healthy choice, all that
Oh
with
my
chicken.
god.
Oy vey.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, make something up. And
I noticed.
chicken doesn't leave you like feeling heavy or bloated, so you also have one advantage on stealth.
Oh shit. Should have gotten the chicken.
You guys are mean.
Wait, what was the thing for chicken?
Intelligence and stealth.
And then the
One
thing
advantage.
The thing on steak.
On steak is strength and intimidation.
No, it's not too bad.
And yeah. So, there you go. I whipped that right up.
Nice.
Okay. So, as you approach, who wants to go first and say what? Now, if you all have an idea, we're going to roll social initiative. Basically, it's a d20 plus your charisma modifier instead of your dexterity. And that means that you were quicker with your social interaction. So, we'll go by highest roll. If everyone kind of wants to do something of their own. I figure that's the fairest way. Okay. Linda.
I'm kind of bringing him some of my breakfast. Hopefully it's still hot. Like, hey kids, sorry it's been a while. I've been detained. You guys hungry?
Let's see. Now, ooh, I'm gonna move you so I can grab her. Rocca takes the food. He kind of looks at it and looks at you. You sense like he's pleased with what you say, but Linda, roll me a history check.
Oh.
Well, that's good enough. That's good enough. You know that they don't have a real word for thank you in the goblin language. So it's about as good as it gets. You can tell that he looks pretty happy.
Blanche,
And
if you want to teach him gentility, now's a good time. Hint, hint.
well, so Kritcha actually starts to take Raka and kind of moves over here, and they kind of look at Human, and they move a little bit back. I'm on the edge of the map, so I'm gonna select all y'all and move you down a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There, it seems like Maka has kind of become the spokesman. She's looking at Maka a little weird. And so next in the order was Bessie, correct?
Yes.
For the social? Okay. So it's Linda, Bessie, and then Blanche is 11. Did anyone else want to roll?
What was the roll again? I'm sorry.
Initiative?
Roll
D20
20 plus your charisma.
You could give them
That's
turns
charisma.
and use the combat initiative tracker.
That's true. I'll do that.
Yeah. And then everybody knows what turn they're going in.
You know, what are you doing with the 10? Okay.
He's here. He's everywhere.
Well, shit.
Oh my goodness.
Where's the initiative?
Yeah.
Wow, Grinch a crit.
What the
That one-
fuck?
I crit failed that.
What the
Grinch-
fuck?
I think Grinch
You
is still
mad?
hungover. He hasn't had his
Okay.
coffee.
I didn't drink anything.
Well,
Okay.
you need coffee.
He's tired from performing.
Yes, that's it.
So
I was up all
actually,
night.
Mm-hmm.
Human.
You may
Gets
call
to
some
go
bullshit on this one.
You're great at social interactions.
Oh god. Well, Human doesn't really know like who these people are. Like, are these little goblin children? Because like I obviously wasn't there when they were acquired.
Well, maybe
But
Human's position in the initiative means that he rushes forward, fascinated with these tiny green humans.
yes, I was gonna say.
Okay.
I think that's exactly the word for word. I was gonna
Okay. Well, I know Human very well, don't I?
It's like, yes. Like, oh, look at these lovely little tiny green. The humans come in green. Human pups. Oh,
Get away
they're
from
so
them.
cute. Shut up. I'm talking. It's Human's turn now, and Human will look at the tiny pups. Oh, aren't you so cute? And I like Human pats Maka on the head, like awkwardly though, like as if you were petting an animal almost.
Oh no.
just like flat hand.
God.
pat.
Yes, like very like kind of like rough.
Hey, let's see. Let's make an athletics.
Maka has like a top knot thing. He's gonna.
Yeah, no, I'm totally expecting to get bitten at this point.
He reaches up and swats you on the
Oh,
hand,
cute,
on top of his head,
darling.
with his actually sharp little
Oh.
claws.
Oh. What the damage?
No, you don't take damage. It wasn't enough to really hurt, but you do notice that his nails are actually quite sharp, and his mouth opens a little bit, and his teeth look very pointy.
Oh, you're growing up just fine. Look at these. Look at these. I just grab his hand. I'm like, oh, it's so fine. Beautiful. Your mother must be so proud. You'll be a little fighting pup in no time.
All right.
Beautiful
Enough with the human
Okay.
handling.
He likes the thing about fighting, and he says, "Yeah, I fight them good."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he does a little smack to you.
Oh,
with his little sharp hands. And and you see he's only like knee high, but he's kind of like starting to take little swipes at you and push. And,
Feisty.
yeah, he's very feisty, and he's grinning, a sharp little grin.
Human likes the spirit.
Show me how you fight. Show me how you fight.
I'm not going to hit a pup. It's okay.
No.
Coward.
That's okay. You can name call, I guess. Tiny pup. Pups really are always horrible.
Hey, I have breakfast. Did y'all forget to eat? Come on. Focus now.
Okay,
No fighting
Okay,
before breakfast.
Bessie steps in.
I just heard that there was some cute kids. I had no idea. My son and I
Don't
have
know
been
you.
sharing some of his toys. You kids like toys? And she comes with like some makeshift like dolls and things that
Ugh.
like he's too big for these now.
And
Not like dolls, but
Maka
like okay, well
just Maka says, "I like this toy," and points at Hugh. Man, he's still
Oh.
kind of harassing him.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well, playmates are good. I don't know about toy, but playing is good. I'm glad y'all are having fun. And Hugo's like, Mom, please. Stop.
Mother.
Mother, that's not what's happening.
The two in the back are talking. Roll me insight. How about the ones that were initially there with them? Blanche, Linda, Grincha, and if Merle is close enough to hear.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No.
Pepperoni.
Whoop! Blanche.
You really need
The two in the
coffee.
back. The two in the back are dissatisfied. Merle, you sense their dissatisfaction. They're not
Far away.
they're not as relaxed, which wasn't much, as they were with you. Even with you, you could tell a little bit of an edge until last night. It seems that they're not very, is it placated? Well, they're not pacified. They're not pacified with this interaction. Blanche, yeah, you notice that those two in the back are not really engaging like their brother is. Here is what you hear from Raka. Our chatur Maka, no acha. And Maka says, no, es Rus. Kricha says really quietly. And Gyal Inesh, Raka goes, Ita to hish, he is Ronvasak. And Kricha bursts into tears. And just through her sobbing that's started up, says, my bet! Maka says to Raka, it seems like they've ignored her now. Maka says, in Kereknor? Raka says, troll. Maka says, they are Goth Acha, Kas Aram, Kereknor. Raka says, Von, you go.
Human thinks this is going well.
Now, Hugo, I believe he can understand Goblinoid. Am I correct?
I think so. I'm checking right now. Wait, that's his spell, so we are not attacking. Yeah, he knows Goblin. So.
Okay. Raka thinks that some of you are enemies with no honor. Mako is speaking up on your behalf. Kritcha did not seem to know that the leader was killed, and Raka confirmed that to her.
Hmm.
She, when she was crying, she said basically an untranslatable goblin curse. You know that it's a pretty extreme one. Raka was asking if they should attack, and Maka basically said, when he said "cho," that kind of is like a flippant way of saying, you know, do it what you want. And he was saying basically he's going to challenge, and when Maka said "Bon, you go," Bon is kind of like, you know, your funeral. So, Hugo, how do you feel? This is the first time you've seen them.
Hugo starts pulling on his mom and tries to like pull her aside.
Stealth.
Know, like... Oh, stealth?
Yeah, roll stealth.
Oh no, he's bad at this.
Or you know what? Roll
Promising.
deception. Roll deception. Roll deception.
Okay.
To kind of play it off.
I mean, he's just trying to get his mom's attention. I mean...
Well, but no, he's trying to pull her like, out of that. Because she's like trying to, you know, play toys and... Yeah.
Okay.
Let me roll their perception.
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta go grab my charger. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Raka swings his head over to Hugo immediately.
He drops. He like puts his hands up.
Kritcha still doesn't notice. Now Raka also notices Merle back there. And he makes a gesture that you really aren't familiar with. It doesn't seem to be rude, but it seems to have intent. And Maka simply steps back and sits next to Kritcha. While he's watching Hugo, and his hands go up, he says, not you.
They don't mean
He doesn't seem to have any beef. He doesn't have any beef with Hugo.
Can Hugo, like, is there time for him to, like, try to say in broken, I guess in Goblin, he probably knows it enough, he can understand all that, be like, they mean no harm?
He actually says in common back. He says, you hear what happened? You know they trick?
I didn't know. He says in Goblin. Oh my gosh, I'm bad at this.
Like, you just got here.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm trying to
no.
figure out how to say. Like, I don't know what happened to all of you.
You've just met them, but they
Yeah.
seem friendly.
Yeah. Well, I've met. Well, yeah. Hugo's
us.
been with you guys. He's like watched you guys, and that's what he's trying to say. Is like, I don't know what happened to you, the Goblin kids, but I know these guys that I've watched are all good-hearted, friendly people. They don't mean any harm. So I don't know what happened to get you here.
So you don't know about the trick.
Yeah, but I know that they wouldn't mean any harm in it.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, is he good at this or not? Oh, he's really good at it. Wow. Nope, the roll's bad though.
He ignores Bessie, ignores Hugo, ignores Hugh, Grincha, Linda. Locks eyes with Merle and points at Blanche.
Does Merle understand what he's indicating?
Roll insight.
Hugo's like, why is he looking at a cat?
He watches like a cat.
Yeah.
He's not actually a cat.
He is not.
No, he's cat-like.
Which is confusing since he could be a cat at this point.
Yeah. You know that whatever he wants, it has to deal with Blanche. You estimate that it is probably some sort of challenge.
Merle approaches. And he says,
"Oh, Lord in heaven.
State your challenge."
For Acha. She took it.
Is that honor?
I get it back. Honor. He's pretty sore about
getting knocked on the
I
head.
believe. Yes.
Oh boy.
Merle looks at Blanche and he says, Rocka challenges you for your sneak attack.
I curtsy and I was like, challenge accepted.
Okay. Well,
One
he
moment.
holds up one finger. Yes. One moment, what?
Ma, this is not going good at all.
What's going on?
I'm typing to Zia. Okay, that's how I understood it. Wanted to make sure. Okay, so Merle looks at everyone else and he says, "Stand back."
Don't have to tell me twice. Wait, what's going on?
Oh shit.
It is
No,
important.
that's actually Grinch.
Yeah, no. He says it is important to his honor.
Okie dokie, I guess.
Just don't kill him, Blanche. Please.
Merle laughs and says, Blanche, don't get killed.
Oh, Lord.
Okay,
Bessie
Blanche.
to Lind. No, wait. Is Merle on the side?
Excuse me?
Is Merle on the side?
Yeah, that's
Like,
him
Yep.
over there on the
She's
right.
not like in. Okay, so it's just okay. They basically want to ask what the heck's happening. What are they talking about?
Oh, Merle explains that Raka has challenged Blanche because Blanche knocked him out with a sneak attack earlier by luring him away and then striking him in the back of the head while he wasn't looking.
Oh shoot, she was mean.
Well,
She was
Merle explains the situation
There were
such
extenuating circumstances.
that
at the time.
we were about to get in a fight with older goblins. One of whom I don't think the captain goblin was parent to Maka and Raka, but he was
No, just
parent to Kritcha.
Yes.
So we were about to kill basically the elder goblins, and Blanche did not want them to see it. Kritcha was out. She knocked out Raka, but Maka saw
She
it.
also knocked out Kritcha.
Oh, did she knock them out both? Okay,
Yeah, she
Uh,
I knocked out
Kritcha
Kritcha before
was-
anything happened.
okay.
Yep. Yeah, she like freaked out, and I think you like pinched a nerve or something, and she just went down unconscious.
Vulcan tap.
yeah.
Raka was awake for some of it, but he was up on a rock watching. She knocked him out with a punch to the head. Maka saw the whole ordeal, and he seems to be the most well-adjusted of all.
He understands. Yeah, well, they killed Darfit, leader. We gotta
Good
follow
night.
him.
Yeah. So,
And
Blanche, are you,
I curtsy when I told him like I accept their challenge, and then I look up for my curtsy at Raka, and I rage.
no boy.
well, he holds up one little finger, and he walks down to the cart, and he's digging through the sticks in there, and he picks up the biggest one he can find, and he starts to try to lift it out of the cart,
Oh, don't.
and
I say quietly.
it kind of falls back in, but he's like, wait. And he picks it back up, and he manages to lug it out. And he's kind of dragging it with both hands, walking backwards towards you. You can tell he's not very strong. It slips, and he starts to wipe his nose. His nose is starting to run.
Oh.
And he picks up his stick again, and he turns to face you, and he lifts it up really high in the air, but it swings backwards behind him,
Oh,
still holding on. And he's saying, wait. He really wants you to wait. This is important to him. And he manages to get kind of a good stance to hold it, kind of between himself. He says, okay.
Oh, Lord.
And yeah, let's delete all these turns. Roll me some initiative. Okay. Is somebody saying Blake?
Yeah, who's talking?
it's a ghost. Oh, Raka.
You go first.
Uh-oh.
You can specify non-lethal damage.
All of them I'm gonna do is non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I walk up to Raka,
Oh God.
Okay, he's to his credit, he's staring up in your eyes fearlessly.
I
Man.
spot his bomb.
It's
Got a
either
set of rockers on him.
those kind of intimidating smiles, like, hi. That's what I give to Raka, and I punch him in the stomach, in the gut.
Oh.
Oh God, I can't watch.
So, I believe
Turning around.
now is it you just roll a?
Oh.
Is it just you take Blake?
yeah,
It's only a D4 if you have the was it Tavern Brawler?
yeah,
It's a 1 plus your strength otherwise.
yes. And
Okay.
she will
Okay.
have to make an attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. How do I do that?
I think
Roll
that's
D20 plus strength.
Okay. Plus my strength modifier, right?
Yes.
yep.
You could probably just roll a weapon attack, most likely. Or-
Oh, okay. See, have it.
Okay. Well, surprisingly, he sort of shimmies around as your punch is coming. He does a wiggle and gets out the way.
Oh, I don't have my shield, so my armor is 15.
Your armor's 15 right now.
My armor
Okay.
class is yes.
Okay. Well, he hefts up his club. He grins back at you. He actually hits you, but it doesn't hurt you at all.
Oh no.
He actually has a negative to his strength. So
No, poor baby.
yeah, he's like, yeah, I gotcha.
He hits me. He hits me, and my facial features does not change at all. Still that smile.
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah. Okay, your turn.
7 again.
Oh no!
This
So
is
you're
from
gonna
last
slap-
night.
So you're gonna slap him like with the flat side of your longsword?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He goes out like a light.
Mm.
We'll leave him at 1 HP.
Wow.
Can I just use a healing word on him?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
You don't, Hugo will. That's the saddest thing he's seen all day.
Actually, Merle approaches Maka,
Okay.
and he says, "Remember that healing potion you made the other night?"
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
"Now would be a good time to test it."
Okay. And he says, wait. And he goes off, and he apparently buried it somewhere.
Oh.
And you see him digging up dirt over here. He's like, oh no. He's digging dirt here. He finds it on his 3rd attempt. He comes back with this dirty bottle and says, okay, what?
Now you gotta pour it in his mouth and make sure he swallows it.
He is really good at, like, not doing that.
Well, he's unconscious.
Okay. Well, he goes over, he does it, and it's what, 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Forget what my healing potion is.
Okay. Well, he is back in action.
Does he submit?
Okay.
And Merle tells Maka, "Well done."
Yeah.
Does Raka submit?
he seems impressed with your strength. Now, your choice: roll intimidation or persuasion to make him come around to your point of view.
Okay. We use my.
You know that he.
intimidation.
Okay, you know that he wanted his honor
Mhm.
back. He seems to think that you took it from him with a sneaky attack.
Oh.
You can tell that since he's up and still able to fight.
Blanche, I'm
You know?
disappointed.
Hey, it's all from last game. This is balancing out from last game.
Okay.
Last game I was rolling hot.
What?
No,
what do you
I
want to
mean,
tell
why
him?
didn't you go for persuasion?
Me? Persuasion?
I said,
that-
why not be
You have
like,
an advantage in
She's
it.
You're a
raging
lady.
right now.
you're
Why
a
would she
lady,
persuade?
but she's also a lady.
I thought you actually had proficiency in persuasion.
I did too. You're a noble. Like,
Wait,
I
don't
thought
she
you
have
would
advantage?
be all cordial about
She
it.
had advantage from the stake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
That's why she went for that.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Hi.
Tell him
No.
what you want to say.
What?
Go ahead and kind of tell him what you want to say to make him listen to you.
You show good promise. Oh, wait, wrong exit. Change.
Very. Rewind.
And remember, remember, you rolled intimidation,
Yeah.
so
Not persuasion.
not persuasion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, dear, I respect that you're trying, but you must listen to me or we'll have a repeat of this again and again.
You seem to think that again and again is fine by him.
Next time, maybe if you push it too far, you won't have a next time again.
More like there won't be a next time.
It's pretty good. But he looks at Critcha over there
Oh,
and
that's cool. 'Cause
he says, did you sneak her too?
yeah.
I fight
Critcha
for
also-
her honor.
You fight for a honor? Shit, I keep slipping
I
into
fought-
this guy.
You fight for her honor?
I fought for mine, now I fight for her. She
Very well.
She
Just
should
let
do
him
it
have it,
herself.
goddammit.
he looks at her and seems to be judging her and says she should do it herself.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was thinking.
I turn to Critcha. Well, my dear, are you up for the challenge?
Human doesn't remember this children fighting human tradition.
Q goes straight up like, human,
Well,
where
human
the heck
inside
are
is
you
just
from?"
like,
Yeah, humans are pretty
This is
weird.
A
just-
place where we don't fight babies, I guess?
Fair enough.
I tug on humans like, this is Blanche. This is how she rolls.
She wasn't fighting babies. Okay, I'll remember that.
I yell behind me, we're establishing dominance!
And I just tell
make me a
human again, it's like,
perception.
I just, sorry. And I just tell human, it's just best to let her do what she wants. Sometimes, just don't fight it.
Okay.
Do I roll again?
If you want, yeah. Go ahead.
Ooh, good job.
Okay. She goes first. She doesn't say a single word to you. She takes the disengage as a bonus action and goes 10, 15, 20, 30 feet. Actually, yeah, Merle, you know to jump back. She whips out a sling from her pocket. And she hits you for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
She needs
nice.
some
That is
business.
a strong little girl.
Oh,
that
my
already half?
goodness.
Half?
She was the chief's daughter.
True.
Was that damage already half?
Yeah, go ahead and half it.
Okay. I grin even wider, like, you show much promise.
I'm so frightened for
Ac-
Gritcha.
Oh my god.
Actually, that damage would not be halved because you spent at least 1 round between the fights and your rage would have worn off.
That's true, okay.
So you'll take the full 6 and you will have to rage as a bonus action on your first turn.
I see. Okay, makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Very much promise.
I left the bruise.
That one's hankering.
She gets a little
Hearts.
eye wince. Alright. Then I rage as a bonus action. And
Okay.
yeah. I'll get my I'll take out a javelin and I turn it to the blunt side, not the pointy side. And tit for tat there, and I throw it at her.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's not advantage. Just a 16. Sorry.
Okay. And let's see. So she, yeah, it bonks her.
Ouchie.
Well,
And that's that. Congratulations! You won! Against children!
Yay! Beautiful child.
My father's a barbarian. He taught me everything about dominance.
anybody taste something sour?
I taste
can
something salty.
Merle,
Can,
Merle cures Critcha, and when she wakes up, he declares Blanche the clear victor.
Can I come over and talk to her and use persuasion? Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna go like, Pritcha, you show a lot of promise at being a warrior. I would like to teach you how to become a stronger warrior. And persuasion. 18.
Well, it's good. She likes that you recognize like that she's worked hard to get where she's at. It's not really the loss that seems to bother her though. She mumbles about she said and she seems to be kind of really quiet still. And she says something about not being chief anymore. Like, she was going to be chief, but she won't be anymore.
Oh no.
Honey, where I come from, I'm considered a daughter of a chief also. And, stick with me, honey, and I'll make sure you're a chief somewhere. Do I roll another persuasion?
No, it seems good enough. She's just a bit of a hard sell right now. It was something that she was very proud of in her life. Something she was very much looking forward to.
See, guys, I
Spend
told you
a
we
little
should've killed
time.
him.
What?
See, I told you we should have killed him.
Oh my god.
Worst plot twist.
No.
Keep spending a little time with them, and she'll probably come around. But
Think of the plan. You'll raise her to. It'll be a great story. You'll raise her to be a noble lady, and it'll be awesome.
Like honestly,
She's just
I
a
want
little
this
young
story.
right now.
How cute.
I want this.
Well,
story.
she gets up, and she kind of shuffles away to go probably, nurse her,
Kind of lick her wounds.
her,
Wounded pride.
yeah, wounded pride. You actually see her sit down, and, she's actually, doing a little bit of magic.
Oh.
It's nothing major, but,
Well,
she's repairing some rips that, that happened on her dress with
Oh.
mending.
Huh.
well now.
Who is that?
Mm.
I have nobody in my room right now.
It might be my roommates. I didn't even notice it was popping up.
Oh.
Sorry, I'll mute.
It's okay.
No,
It's
Yeah,
not
you're
okay.
fine. I just wanted to know what that.
Yeah, they're talking in the other room.
Okay.
Do I notice Kritcha doing some magic?
You know she's doing something. Do an Arcana check.
Shit. I'm not magic-y
Nope.
at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not magic-y.
Yeah, you're. She's turned away from
Man,
you. It's not
Grincha.
totally obvious.
I don't know what's wrong.
I know. It's just a bad night for you.
You need to throw some salt over your shoulder or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where is
wow.
this? Let me
Yeah.
go. Let me go to this kitchen. Hold on.
Throw salt over both shoulders.
Nope. No one notices.
Hmm.
Well, one of those was Hugo.
That's okay.
Eh.
Can-
Yeah.
Wait, can I do detect magic?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Detect magic.
Yeah, you've been watching.
Human?
Wait, how do I fucking do it?
Let's see. Is she 30 feet?
Not in your spells,
yeah,
is
she-
it?
Yeah,
She
well,
is-
human's a wizard.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like, you should be able to just click on it, shouldn't you?
That's what I did.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not an attack. It just tells you what it does since it's a utilitarian one.
What
Well,
should
Yeah.
I roll?
really,
No, you-
human would probably need to know that there was a reason to cast it first.
Okay, I thought everybody was just casting it, so I thought it was like a...
No,
or
no,
not casting it, but doing an arcana
Well,
check.
you know what? I mean,
You don't
What
have to.
happened?
I kinda wa-
to us, dear. It's okay.
Mhm.
I kind of
fine,
want to
it's
allow
fine.
it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I want to allow it. Yeah,
Allow what now?
she's only detect magic.
Oh.
Human is detecting some magic.
Well, if anyone did something kind of off the wall and out of the blue, I suppose it would be human.
Yeah. It's actually kind of perfect.
Alright, I threw some salt over my shoulders and the keyboard and the mouse.
Did
Okay.
you really?
I did.
That's pretty good.
You got to eat some too.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, really?
Why not?
No,
Just
I'm
go get
making
a
it
cup
up.
of ramen.
You got to
Hold
make
on,
a
let me,
you got to make a salt circle around your computer chair. Make sure
hold on,
the
let me just...
Yeah, make sure the
And then just
line
leave
isn't
the
broken, or the evil spirits will still be able to get in.
And get to your rolls.
Can I still talk to Roka?
Mhm.
I go to Roka. Roka, you said you want to be a warrior. I can teach you also. I can teach you to be like me. A good warrior. A fearsome warrior.
He says, can I rage like you?
If you want to learn, I can teach you.
Okay.
Oh,
That was
Well, he's an easy sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cleared the air with him.
Kritcha is the one that we really have to work on. She's
Mm.
kind of just.
Well, I
She
mean,
basically
yeah,
lost
she
her
kind of,
thing.
yeah. In a way, she lost all her authority and position and everything that her life was going towards.
everything she was groomed for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, for truth, honestly, Blanche would be the same. I mean, it's kind of like Blanche's life goal to be the next Baroness.
Right. So you can imagine, like, if all that disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been rough.
Very.
I'll be angry for quite some
She'll
time.
be raging for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
For a while.
Wow.
Everybody, everywhere will hear about it.
Yeah. Well,
So did I cast it or not?
you did. You did.
Okay.
And you sense it up there, 25 feet away. Some magic going on.
He just always casts detect magic. He's trying to find other humans.
Humans?
Other magic humans.
Humans?
Wait, how is she able to do magic in the spell?
It's safe. It's safe right here.
Okay.
We had a thing where there was a bit of a surge during the night, and Grinch's stone was able to let them use magic for a while until it passed. Yeah. Merle's got it right now.
Yeah. There was a reason. There was a reason why Linda was detained.
It's very safe now.
Yes.
But yeah, you can actually use magic here. This is it's to a little bit to the furthermost eastern farms where it starts to not be usable. Not wild magic, just can't access it. So, Human, what do you want to do with this knowledge?
I don't know. I don't feel like I should call her out on it. I mean, cause I don't know how dangerous the situation is.
It's weak magic.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything right now.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Okay. Well. Anything else you guys want to do?
I want to go over and congratulate him on a good fight.
Okay.
I'm not done.
All right.
I take the stick.
Yeah.
Raka
I
has.
pat them both on the back. Hey, good fight, guys. Well done.
I asked Hugo if he knows enough goblinish to sing a song while I play along.
Does
he?
Yes. He's
Okay.
just not a good singer, but
Roll a performance check.
Oh God.
Sing a bad song, Honor.
huh?
I don't know if it's a
Sing a
goblin
bad
song.
song.
How bad? I mean, how good do you have to actually be?
Everything in
Oh, I
Goblin
say
Land.
that. I say that, but he has good charisma, so performance. Oh yeah.
Oh, Grincha, you're on fire.
Literally.
Well, I don't go with advantage.
Wow.
Normal. That salt worked.
God,
Holy
that
shit.
yeah, it did.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Grinch is
Well-
back in action.
Hugo's song is passable. Maka goes up. He says, you gotta say this and
Oh.
this, and he starts. First, the words are actually kind of useful, but then he starts teaching him obscene words.
Ah.
And he's like,
No
"Mom will
one
never
knows.
know. Mother will never know. No, totally. Bessie's totally happy. I don't know if she knows Goblin, but she's just like glad that he's making friends.
Okay.
She does
Let's
not.
see. Raka is getting kind of nosy about your instrument, Grincha. He wants to touch it.
Sure, just be very careful.
You're playing like a lute thing, right?
A pan flute.
A pan flute. Okay, so it's got little holes and stuff in it.
Yep.
Oh no.
Sticking his fingers in there.
Yeah, he definitely starts sticking his fingers in there.
That's not how you use that.
He's grinning. He likes your discomfort.
Do you want to try?
You don't think that'd be a good idea. But he gives it back. He wants to hear more songs.
Thank you. I kind of like shift my body so where he doesn't see it and like clean it a little bit, and then play again.
Yeah. So they're pretty excited. They want Merle to shape again, and want him to try to dance. They're saying paw dance. Paw dance.
Let's see here.
So Merle, what's this paw?
Paw
dance?
dance.
Oh god.
Merle, boss. Boss.
Paw dance.
Boss.
Merle says,
Boss, boss.
"Convince me."
Oh my gosh.
Well, this ought to
Okay.
be good.
Let me roll some persuasion. Let's see how good they can persuade. I
Yeah.
really don't know. Are they talented persuaders?
Nope.
Quack.
Let's see. Who did I roll? Okay, Maka. Okay, where the hell are you, Raka? There you are. Making rhyming names was the worst thing I ever did.
Oh.
They're really bad at it.
Wow.
They're just talking about, like, they're so excited they can barely articulate.
Mm-hmm.
They're just saying, funny wolf.
Funny.
Merle. Hold on.
No, boss.
Hold on.
Boss.
Leave him there. He doesn't actually
No.
leave.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay.
Ew.
They're climbing up the obvious second in command chief, Blanche. They're like grabbing onto your dress and starting to scale up.
I'm laughing so hard.
Merle does a spider dance.
Oh Lord.
I clap.
Is it like the peacock spiders?
Let's see. Let's
Pet.
roll a performance and see what kind of spider dance it is. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Ah,
Yeah.
you've all seen that,
Little
right?
ticky-tacky.
Zia, could you put the spider under my control? Make it, set it to Merle Spider, I think. Yeah, Merle Giant Spider.
Okay.
I forgot to change it before I...
What the hell? Now I'm rolling good.
I told you,
There
stop.
we go.
Just to pet him.
That was to
It
pet
was a good
Merle.
pet.
It's like a real nice pet.
How does your spider self like the pet?
I don't know that spiders feel on their carapace.
Well, you feel it in your feelings.
Let's see. Let's see if Merle is moved. What am I gonna roll?
Oop.
Oh, is that one of the little spider dances?
Oh, God damn it. Hang on.
Oh
But
yeah, I
yes.
see it.
Ah.
Scorpio got spider dance.
Merle appreciates that Grincha knows a good spider when he sees one.
A good spider.
And then
Oh god.
And then
Merle
And then.
Merle hits Maka and Raka with webs
No!
and
Can
wraps
you make
them.
dexterity saving throws?
Let's see. He makes attack rolls.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Let's see. Oh, wrong. It's not a saving throw.
It is for me.
They're yelling. Blanche, save us, boss lady.
I attempt to jump in front of the web, but my short legs.
Does he hit him?
Let's see.
Do I make a save because they're kind of on me?
I'm actually making attack rolls against their AC. It's not a save.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. They were 1 point away. You get them.
And then
But unfortunately,
Huh?
Rocco was like kind of holding on to Blanche's hair, so go on.
Oh, ouch.
Ugh.
That's why I was like, can I make a save?
Blanche, you might want to pry Raka off your hair.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Merle, that he wraps them very like thickly, so they're like pillowed.
Yeah.
And then he gallops off with them bouncing along behind him.
I continue to
No.
laugh.
They hate it.
No, you know they love it. It's like a roller coaster.
No. Well, they don't like the giant spider part of it.
Well, he shifts into a wolf.
Okay, they like it now.
That's all it took.
Yep.
That's what they wanted in the first place.
Yep.
That's what
There.
they're
And
asking for.
the web is still there.
Really?
So now they're bouncing along behind a wolf.
Yeah.
That's
All is
kind of
well.
cool.
Oh. Okay.
What a night.
This was good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost done with that drawing that I started like a million years ago.
Nice.
I want to see it.
Excellent.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll show you guys. I've not drawn a wolf
Okay.
like ever. So
We need to finish our Thanksgiving drawing for Storm King's Thunder.
I know. I know.
Because I have a drawing of Onise and Morthos. But I haven't drawn anybody else yet, and Zia was working on Volskaya.
Nice.
I feel so honored to get dedicated.
Okay. Well, Merle
Well,
decides that he's
uh,
going to spend the rest of his day in town because he's blown all his wild shapes. And he wants to, well, no, let's see. Let me look at the y'all continue on. I'm looking at our party stuff.
Yeah, all of you have gone up in friendship levels a little bit.
Woo!
Yes.
Friends.
We're friends. Woo, we're friends.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds like how human would be acting. Like, wow.
No, I feel like humans would be more.
Tell me what human would be like.
More like Homestar. Yay!
Yeah!
Friendship!
We did it!
Literally now, I'm sorry, Shelby. That's what human is to me now. Is he's literally Homestar
Oh
and like Wizard.
no!
Homestar Runner.
No, think about it. That would explain everything. That would
It
literally
would.
explain all the things.
And we'll go to Guinera.
But he still like crab walks around like human.
Okay. Oh
That
god.
should just be my wish in the beginning. Hello, it's me, human.
I like your Garfield voice.
Yeah.
That's not
Well,
what I was attempting.
Whatever you
I'll
were
allow
doing,
it.
it was. I liked it.
I liked it too.
You don't like me, right?
How much do we have in party funds?
64 gold.
Okay.
Kiki is looking at me like a crazy person.
Can I go to Guinera? I want to purchase like a book on leadership and a wooden.
If you're buying that for the goblin children, I doubt they can read.
Yeah.
That's why I'm reading
Read it
it.
to
Yeah.
y'all.
Well,
I'm reading it to do that.
Well, she comes out, and she
Can I follow
listens to your
behind?
quest.
Can I follow behind Blanche?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hugo goes too, cause Hugo wants to be like he feels he should be a
Well.
translator.
Or like at least an alphabet book in common.
Now, are you asking for like for? So you want a leadership book or an alphabet?
Can I get both?
Okay. Well, she taps her chin, and she says, "Books, books." And she's looking around. It seems to be all that she really has are kind of like a book of recipes, a book of simple home brew medicine type stuff. And she's looking. She does find it's not an alphabet book, but it is like a kid's picture book with a simple Dick and Jane type of language. You know, they go see the dog.
Run.
see Spot run.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's alright.
So
Run.
Paper and ink and quill.
she does have that. Let me fetch the common prices PDF. Let me see if I can even share it. Let me go back. There we go. Shop catalog. Oh. Well, I'll see if I can upload it and share it here in a bit. But as far, wait, what's this? Wasn't working. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. It lagged. Okay, I think I've got it. So ink. That's a 1 ounce bottle, and she offers it for it's actually a little bit pricey to make, so it's 7 gold. An ink pen is 2 copper pieces, and for paper she has it in sheets of let's see, she has sheets of 10 for 10 silver pieces. So that's
Okay.
that's 1 gold.
Okay. She just make it sound cheaper by saying 10 silver.
I was just, that was on me. Yeah, she also offers you a little bit of cheaper parchment. She shows that, which is actually 1 sheet is 7 copper pieces.
Oh,
So
take about 10.
let's see. Yeah, let's see. So that's 70. So that would be 7 silver for 10 parchment sheets.
Okay. So I could just write on dirt, couldn't I?
You realize this and you just put everything back. You're like, you know what? Forget it.
No.
You know, she does see that you're not really persuaded with the ink. She says, I do realize it is expensive. I do have some charcoal sticks that are 2 copper apiece.
That'd be great. So instead of the ink and pen, I'll get the charcoal pieces.
Okay. They're just simple little pencil type charcoal pieces, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How much are
So
they?
that would be. They are 2 copper pieces apiece.
I'll get 3.
Okay. So 6 copper and 7 silver.
Okay,
Correct.
how much copper makes a silver?
10.
10. Okay. Well. Okay, I have 8 silver pieces right now, so I give 7 for the paper, and I'll
Okay.
give. Let's see, and 6. I have 4 copper left after I pay for the charcoal piece.
Okay. Do you want to spend it on anything, or you just want to hold on to your 4 copper pieces?
I'll just hold on to my 4 copper.
Surely that can't be all that you have left, do you?
No, I have 24 gold left.
Okay, I was like wondering. I was like, no, she only has
Where'd
4
it go?
copper pieces left.
I have
I
24.
tell you
gold.
what. Were you looking to maybe get some like nicer clothes for them, or?
Yes, children's clothes, but I want like fabric. I can probably make it myself because
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm
if you,
I'm a noble lady.
I'd want to help. Bessie wants to make clothes. Too.
Well, she actually does have a set of simple children's pants and a matching shirt. It's just it's 4 copper pieces for the one set. It's kind of a really simple material.
Oh yeah, 3 sets for 3 goblin children.
I'll pay for it.
Now, do you explain to her why you need 3 sets of children's clothing?
I do not. I'm just like,
You're just like, I met some halflings.
no. I step up. I was like, I do this on often. I just buy random things, and in case anybody needs it, I just give them out of act of kindness.
Yeah, 'cause you never know.
Oh, this is how sweet. Like the orphans out there. Like you clothe them.
All
Yeah.
the orphans.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does that frequently. He's such a good heart. Bless his heart.
Bless your little heart.
Bless his heart. He's so giving.
Bless his little
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah, she seems very touched and impressed with you, Grincha. She thinks that's just the sweetest thing.
Paul loves
And
you.
yeah. So
I do what I can for those that can't help themselves.
I leave
Aw.
before I laugh. About laughing.
well,
This is a little too much. For
yeah,
you.
she says, well, I'll let you know if I get any more things that children might like. You know, dolls or such. Whenever the trading caravans come in, I'll try to accumulate a few for you.
Thank
I think
you
that's
very
so So noble of you.
Again, I just do what I can for those who can't help themselves.
Well, she lays a hand over her heart. And yeah.
Sucker.
And I walk out.
Hook,
Yeah.
line, sinker.
Well, he's not entirely lying.
No, but
He's just misdirecting slightly.
I'm just withholding some information from her.
lying by omission.
Yeah, basically. And I run to the goblin kids and try to give them the clothes.
Okay. Well, they're with Merle right now.
Oh.
They are crafting potions. And let's see. You can't stack advantage, unfortunately. But both Maka, well, actually all three of them are attempting to help you. You only benefit from the advantage once, unfortunately, but the gesture is, noted.
Well, I rolled above
That
if you notice.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Attempting to get them to follow along. Okay, well, it's only Maka still. The others are paying attention better, but it's still a little bit advanced for them.
Okay.
Okay. So
And Grincha and Blanche, make sure you mark your potion.
Yes,
I did.
Okay.
I did.
okay. Grincha runs up. They look up from holding various little bottles, little herbs and stuff.
And some dirt, probably.
I go, yeah, dirt, worms.
Got a little
Oh,
spit in
yeah.
there.
Merle says, "Yeah, take a sip of that and it'll wake you up."
Take a
Oh
sip,
boy.
babes.
They want to give you their homemade potion, Grincha, just like
Oh,
Boss
lucky.
Merle.
You go on, Grincha.
Okay. I take the bottle, and I do that kind of like I tilt my head to where they can pour it behind.
Okay,
Oh my god.
sleight of hand.
Liar.
Oh!
Cheat you about lying.
Okay. Hey, messy.
I'm sorry. I haven't had enough sleep. I'm kind of off right now.
Oh, we make you a sleeping potion.
Oh.
They start getting to work.
Oh boy.
I think you should run.
Merle,
Before you start,
Merle.
I brought you something. All of you, all three of you.
Yeah.
I figured you guys would. It's getting a little chilly out here. I was wondering if you would like some better clothes, and to bring out all the clothes for them.
They look down at their own clothes. They look at your clothes. And they go, okay. They don't seem to understand that they can have more than one set of clothes.
Then
Maka
they grab the
takes-
wrong clothes.
Yeah, Maka takes the pair of pants and he fits his arms through it, and goes back to making potions with these like longer sleeves. You know, he thinks that's okay, and Raka is like, no, like this, and he takes the pants, but he wears them more like a jacket, like it's over his back. He's like, see, they don't slide down.
Oh, goodness. Well, there were only 4 copper pieces each. I don't feel too bad.
Just teach them how to
And-
put them on.
Can I do
And
that?
they are wearing them. So I mean, it's not like a total loss,
Yeah.
but Critch is looking at the clothes you're offering her, and she seems to want an explanation.
An explanation?
Yeah, for why? Why?
Yeah,
Well,
the why of it.
well, I know it's been kind of rough for you right now, and I just want you to know that, we're not a bad group, and we're here to help you in any way we can. And I thought that this could be kind of like a peace offering for you and me.
She says, well, okay.
Jesus,
Um,
what the fuck? Helen, what are you doing?
Crotch.
Sorry,
Are you throwing all your Legos on the floor?
She's trying to make a minefield. No one can get there.
Yes, all the Legos.
Forget the salt.
Because I forget you too, Barry.
Who needs wood fences when we have Legos?
No evil spirit can make it through the deadly Lego minefield.
All we have to do is take the
No
enemy's shoes.
soul is brave enough.
We should take all the enemy's shoes. All of them. Now come for us, assholes.
Well, Grincha, she takes the shirt and she lifts it over her head and wears it. She seems to accept your offering and know what to do with it, most importantly.
Yeah.
And says, you stay? Play more music?
Sure, if you want me to.
Yeah, she does. She nods. She motions you to sit down on the ground with them.
And I do it. I sit down on the ground and I play my pan flute.
Okay. Well, she nods. And, she says, Pamut. And, it sounds like a pretty good thing. Whatever she said in Goblin.
Oh, nice.
Does Hugo hear this?
Where is Hugo?
I thought he was with
Yeah.
you guys. Oh, I guess not.
Well, let's see.
Ta-
So they went shopping.
Tell you what,
What were you guys doing in the meantime? Yeah, tell me, Merle.
Merle says, what does Talmud mean?
She scratches her chin and kind of looks upward. And she starts to try to explain. And let me see if she can roll. See how good she is at this. It's an okay job. She gets the top part, and she says, that is, you have. It's something yours. And she starts to try to explain it as a concept of a different kind of honor. She says, Mraka has Acha. I have Acha. But that is moot. It is, and she starts kind of gesturing and kind of, sort of picking at grass. She's trying to come up with the words for it. Let's see. Yeah.
Merle and Grincha are no help.
It's kind of a complicated way of goblin life. But you understand that there are differences of honor to them.
Merle nods, satisfied.
I'm not and
there are-
continues playing the pan flute.
There are many things in life he does not understand. It's okay if he doesn't get it.
I just shrug,
Regardless.
happy that she's happy, and then I play more.
Okay. Well, she listens. Anybody else? Hugh-Man, what you doing about this time? Linda and Bessie.
That's her!
Bessie's hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, with Linda.
Okay.
She wanna get to know her.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry. You're the first.
Oh.
Everybody else has been kind of a dick.
You started it!
Nuh-uh.
Playing
Did
an
not.
innocent game.
Notice that wasn't Grinch's voice, that was a different voice.
Uh-oh.
I did not.
Give me 2. No, wait, he's right. Okay, never mind. Okay. I thought my cat escaped
Bessie, roll me insight.
to see if
Oh.
I recognize.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you after you roll. Well, you have enough insight to realize they both started it. Oh yeah, we're about to wrap it up, I think.
All right. I don't know. I thought I was gonna help the kids with their letters. You know, like we each have a kid that we're tutoring.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of want to tutor Rocka into handling weapons.
Mm-hmm. And I can work with
Well-
Pritcha on her letters.
I'm kinda just there.
With,
Well,
like, you guys
right
whenever
now,
he wants to hang out with kids at this point.
Hmm?
Like, finally, it's like somebody his age kind of thing.
Oh, Hugo?
How old is Hugo?
Oh no, he would be shoot, I don't know when like people start working in dwarf society. If he's been working on masonry too.
So he works.
He did.
That would be around like,
So he's kind of like a preteen, maybe.
Yeah.
well, like, I think dwarves, they mature at age, what, like 20?
But he'd
Wait,
still
what?
be, like,
Yeah,
young.
dwarves are weird. I think they mature at age 20.
When you say mature, what do you mean?
Like, that's their adulthood. That's when their adulthood start is at age 20.
Yeah, and as opposed to like maybe humans whose adulthood starts earlier.
Yeah, like,
know.
it's like, what, 16 or 18?
Yeah, and generally.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
then,
as
I
a
don't know.
dwarf
I always thought of him as,
child,
like a young kid.
yeah, I was picturing. Well, at first I was picturing like an 8 or 9 year old.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I was
that's how I was
picturing.
picturing him.
But I guess if he started working, he could be like 11 or 12.
Yeah, I was picturing a young adult.
Mm.
I mean, he's short enough to... probably short enough to be near their height anyways.
People mistake him as like a normal 8-year-old kid.
Mm.
As like a small kid.
Like,
Right?
stocky.
But I was picturing the goblin kids as being like 5 or 6.
Oh, well then, okay.
So he's, you know,
Probably.
I wasn't sure.
well, goblin kids actually mature very fast. They could probably be a little bit younger than that and be acting like 5 or 6-year-old humans.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay, so I'm spending time teaching whoever's available letters as best as we can. As frustrating as I'm sure it is.
Yeah, Linda, not everybody's
yeah.
the same.
Me, 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 me.
The only one able... Go ahead.
No, I'm just wondering, like, it's fun taking care of kids, but wouldn't we also need to be building on the town too to like protect the kids too?
Yes.
The only thing is
Well.
that the town doesn't know about them, and we're trying to keep it secret.
Yeah, and
They're goblins.
Yeah, you're actually a lot further away from town than you currently appear.
yeah. Also, we need to make another expedition to get more materials before we're able to build anything.
Okay.
So,
because either helping kids or building things would be what Bessie would be doing.
And really, I think that's like
well.
what our nights are gonna pretty much just gonna be like. We're gonna like choose one or the other. Well, maybe not so much as the kids are gonna take up too much time, because I think this is what our biggest encounter right now.
This is really good.
We could switch off.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on the activity they're learning and if they're all learning it.
Also,
They
it might
learn-
also depend like who can make it that night.
Yeah.
well, and also remember that whenever we're doing things like building town defenses, whenever we actually have enough materials, not everybody has to participate, and we'll track the crafting just as we do normal crafting, which
That's true.
means if we don't finish it, we'll just return to it later.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of people could tutor kids, a couple
Which I
of
think
people.
that might be better, because then we can probably double.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of double your work, because
Productivity.
really, yeah, whenever we all rolled on that fence today, we rolled about 100 more gold than we needed to finish it.
Almost, yeah.
Now,
we almost doubled, but not
yeah.
quite.
Now, I mean, if we had, we had all rolled really well, we might have gotten 2, but we'd have all had to roll really well. So, in
You
general,
also get advantage if you know proficiency, which you can teach a party member if you both have an inspiration and a downtime.
There we go. We can do that next time. Who doesn't know any carpentry?
I don't. I only have
I
brewers in
don't.
disguise.
I
Well, if you're up for it, Ronnie, I could teach you, and that could be Linda and Grinch's
I
bonding
actually have.
time.
I actually have an idea about between Grinch and Linda,
Yeah?
but I don't think we have enough time
Oh, okay.
tonight. I mean, it would be very short, so I don't know if y'all want it to or not.
well, it is getting late.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So let
Alright.
save it, and we'll get to it next time because it's midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know we all have work tomorrow.
Alrighty, guys, let's
Alright.
call it a night.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
good night.
Bye, everyone. It was
Bye-bye.
Bye.